milk in your mouth as you?
No. But I've been told to drink milk beforehand and afterwards.
Let me smell. Is that cut open?
It just doesn't.
I smell pepper.
It smells like a bell pepper. And
Don't touch it,
If
Rizzo.
you get too
Don't
hot.
touch it. Here, pass it this way when you're finished.
I don't smell. All I smell is like you said, it's bell pepper.
Smells like a garden.
I did just get a little tickle in the back of my throat.
Yeah, me too.
It's so nice.
All right, let's do it.
I'm just doing this little tip. Listen, everybody says
Don't rush
that,
the man. I mean, I think
I'm
you should do
shaking.
it, yes, but don't rush
I
the
really
man.
am shaking. So everybody says that that the first minute ain't so bad, and then it feels like gasoline in your mouth.
How much money do we have?
I don't want to count it because it won't be enough in my
20,
head.
30, 40,
45.
55?
$55, man. Look at you, Rich. You eating it?
There
Now
it
you
is.
put one little piece in your mouth. You got to chew it.
It's between the teeth.
What does it taste like? You're just. I mean, this is literally like a little nub.
Yeah, I mean, it's less than a fingernail.
It tastes like a bell pepper with a zip.
With a zip.
It's
Like,
all
I
over.
don't know if you- I don't
It's
know if you
all
ate
over my
enough.
teeth.
Did you eat enough to get something?
Another little. Why don't you wait a minute and see if it hits you?
Okay.
Or you think you're cool? Because there's another little piece.
Jeff's
right there.
afraid you're gonna die.
Um.
The videos you saw were people just taking a big gnarly.
Yeah, they
bite
take a
of it.
bite. They take a big
Like,
boy
this is
bite.
like the-
Oh, there's a bit. That's a decent.
Well, that one has a lot of juice in it.
Yeah, medical
Oh,
staff
there.
is out there.
There it is.
There it is. Huh. Oh, that sucks. That's one of those hots that doesn't have the flavor. It just goes whoa, and
It's hot.
and everything tastes real thick.
Is it hot? Like very hot?
Not yet, no. I don't know, man. That's dark. It's kind of got like a darker flavor to it.
Dude, I
Let me.
I think to get it, you need to get it.
Take a decent piece. For $55, or I want my money back.
I just
Now
licked
we
the
went
oil.
Unfortunately, let me translate what Riz just said.
I just licked the
He
oil.
wants to see you throw up before
Yeah, I
you get
was
it.
gonna say,
out.
once you start gagging, it's over.
Okay, give me the thing.
So just fake gagging and you'll be okay.
I think you're gonna. I think
Dude,
for you-
don't just take a bite of it.
I really am shaking, guys.
for you to get the reaction that I think everybody is expecting.
Let the man is an adult. He can do what he wants.
Is he?
Right.
Yeah.
To get the reaction
I'm a
that I
man
think
today,
everybody wants,
but
I think
yesterday
you
I was-
need the seeds are what is the packing of the heat here. Oh boy,
goodness
he's taking a
gracious.
bite. He took a bite.
Man, oh, man.
The bite has been taken.
That's really, really hot. It's right on my tongue.
And
Oh, there it is, guys.
The spit out pipe.
That-
is that it?
Yeah, my entire tongue is numb. Holy cow. If this is the minute that's not bad, this is going to be really, really
Put the
unfortunate.
milk in, leave the milk in your mouth.
That's
Yeah, they
right.
say don't chug it. They said that leave the milk in your mouth and just let it sit.
Let it sit on the tongue.
And then
I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this at all.
Sixer, you want in? No?
come on, Sixer.
Any of you guys from the other station want to try?
Yeah, you know you do.
Nina?
Oh, yo,
Nina,
my
come do
lips,
this.
my lips are gone. They are gone. Oh, this sucks. Give me a towel. Somebody give me like a paper. Just give me a paper towel to suck on or something. This sucks.
What?
This.
Where did Nina deny? Is she not doing it?
She's over there.
Cause she's Mexican. She's used to this
Yeah,
stuff.
come on.
His singing career is over.
Oh, don't say that.
That's it. Way to go,
That's
guys.
really-
Yo.
don't say
Jeff,
that.
very
Don't even
upset.
say it.
That is so holy cow.
Is that the hottest thing you've ever had in your mouth?
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh.
Somebody in the chat room says, "Be prepared, Moon. This lasts for 45 minutes." Oh,
It's like the worst. Oh my god! Holy crap! Huh.
He's dancing.
Oh dude, I'm gonna need more milk.
he's turning a little red. By
Hey,
the way.
whoever's out there, go buy me some more milk, please. Okay, so listen, this one time I'm gonna have to tell a story fast because it's her. In Australia, I did one of those things. It's supposed to be the
sweating,
hottest
by the
things
way.
ever, and I put it on a chip and put it on my tongue, and I told you it felt like my tongue was being pierced in one spot. This is my entire mouth, my teeth, and my lips all feel like they're being pierced.
Pierced?
Pierced, yeah. My tongue feels like it's being cut off. Oh my
Whoa.
god! And every like 15 seconds, this goes wing. Way worse. Way worse.
And that's just a little nibble.
Is it going down when you swallow too? Or not?
You got to admit that was a bigger nibble.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying that's not like you
could
bit
hear
the
it.
whole
Yeah, that's how.
pepper.
Yeah, you didn't like. Like Riz
Let me
said,
see
the
the
videos are like.
I could hear you tear off a piece.
There's a hole in it. I took the
And
whole
people
hole
in the
out of it.
and people in the chat room, shush.
What?
And I got, oh my God.
He didn't even take that much of a bite.
No,
it doesn't.
I see. There's a pretty
relax.
decent bite.
We don't want to kill the guy.
Relax.
it's in
You're
my
fine.
throat.
Yeah, I mean, and listen. A lot of people in the chat room are like, "Holy crap! I can't believe he did it." But
Well, listen.
to the few haters,
Les,
shut up.
I'm going to play a song. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do the Freak of the Week, okay? You okay?
Here.
We'll lay down a
What's
while.
up? What do you need? What's wrong?
Dude, this is so gnarly. I can't imagine somebody like eating an entire one of these. There's no way you would die. Oh my God,
die.
dang it. I'm going to cuss. I got to get off the air.
All right. Play a song. We'll go on a break. And then Freak of the Week. And we'll see how everyone's doing. Rich Show.
Everybody else is going, thank God I didn't do that.
Somebody in the chat room says, if you take a bigger bite, it reverses the effects.
Oh, I bet. There you go, half a gallon now.
Hey, good morning, everybody! That's from home.
Good one right there.
That's a great one.
how you
Everybody
do
is up
that.
now, huh?
That's how you do that.
Yeah. Yeah, my roommate downstairs probably is wide awake now.
Your roomie?
Yeah, my roomie.
Yeah, my roomie. You feeling all right? COVID, all good?
Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I got like, I would say probably 75% taste, maybe 50% smell back.
Another day of bragging. And set to return on Friday. You get your release from quarantine on Thursday night, Friday, whatever it is.
Technically, I believe it's Thursday morning.
Thursday morning, out in the real world.
But he's waiting until Friday again.
Yeah,
Man, what a lazy jerk this guy's
said
been
it.
lately. You notice how much time he's
Yeah.
taken off of work?
Yeah.
Well, time you come back, Tony.
it is about time. Your roommate feeling okay? Because you think you got it from him, huh?
Oh, I mean, I know I got it from him. I mean, there's really no other way I would have gotten it. But I mean, he's feeling all right. He got it a little bit worse than I did, though. Like he's got the cough, he's got the shortness of breath.
Oh, really?
I mean, nothing like severe to where he needs to go to the hospital, but he definitely got it way worse than I did.
Our boss came back to work after being out with the thing, with the old virus. He had nothing. He tested positive, but had no symptoms at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he wouldn't have even really known, but he went and got tested because he needed to, and they said, yeah, you got it.
You got it. But didn't he say he got a false negative first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is scary because, his wife had it. And, he gets the negative. And, hey, that really doesn't make sense. Do it again. Do it again. And then it came back positive.
See, when I went and got mine, I did the rapid test in the car. So they swab, then they go inside. 10 minutes later, they come back out, and they said if for some reason that it would have came back negative, they swab again and then send it off to be tested in like a day.
Yeah, because what's unusual is in my circumstance, I tested positive, but my wife tested negative. So I wonder if she got a false negative.
Could be. Did you ever have any symptoms?
No, though the boss.
Yeah, yours was a really rare case that nobody else in your household got it.
Nobody else
Yeah.
got it unless my wife got we were talking about this last night. Like maybe she got a false negative.
Could be.
It happens.
It does happen. It does happen with no symptoms at all. Huh.
Yeah, now that we're on the tail end of this, and the only things that I got were loss of taste and smell and a little bit of head congestion, like it's almost a relief.
Well, he almost got it out of the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
imagine it being a huge relief.
Major relief. Yeah, I got off easy. Yeah, and he get it out of the way. He experienced it. Now we're buddies. We're COVID buddies. Survivors. Survivors. Part of an elite.
Like we could kiss if we wanted to.
No, we're not gonna.
Should. Friday.
Part of an elite society of Rizzuto members that have survived the virus. Party of two for now.
Look at those other losers in there.
Yeah, I know.
Man, sorry, man. I'm trying. I really am. I don't
Yeah,
what else
dorks.
to do?
Now, I'll tell you what, the only real positive that's come out of me not regaining my sense of smell fully, again, I'm about 25%, is if I have to use the bathroom over here, I can't smell anything.
Nice. Good for you. There's plenty to smell.
Oh, there's plenty to smell. There's plenty to smell. I know after the show, Moon moseys on down. You mosey.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a Class A mosier.
He moseys down to the bathroom and takes his morning constitutional.
Yeah, right around 10:16.
Yeah, 10:16. You know, you have it's a standing reservation. With,
Yeah.
What's
Stall two.
Wait, is it the middle stall?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
two.
Yeah. The road not taken.
Yeah, I've been lately because I'm on schedule to go before the show,
Oh.
and I use stall 2.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Well, then we're brothers of
We are.
a certain kind,
We are,
too.
yes.
COVID brothers and toilet brothers.
That's right.
Is that
Stall
how we want
brothers.
to put that?
Well, maybe
Well,
not.
we'll say Stall brothers.
Stall brothers.
Yeah, that's
Right.
probably better.
All right.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, stall siblings.
that is the road less traveled. I think most people will go into the giant handicap stall. I mean, that's roomy.
Yeah, that's right.
That is
There's
roomy.
a lap pool in there.
That's nice.
I set up a desk in there.
Yep.
That's nice. And the bathrooms here are wonderful because they are basically floor-to-ceiling doors.
It's very nice.
Very nice. As opposed,
Even I feel comfortable doing my business.
Yeah, as opposed to the old building, where it's basically just like you're at boot camp where they just have toilets lined up. With no dividers in between.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were thigh to thigh with guys.
Oh, yeah.
The good old days. I guess.
Yeah, who misses that?
Shockingly, those actual toilets worked better than the ones here, though. Have you noticed the amount of clogs here as opposed to down there?
Yeah, I think this has got a good vacuum.
I think
no,
it's
it
fine,
does, but man, don't ever do that with your hand again and go vacuum. Talking about a toilet, you went vacuum.
I know what you're saying. Though. There are some people, and even the last year with COVID, there's fewer people in the building because people are staggering their schedules and things.
Yeah.
It's only the poopers that show up apparently.
Yeah, and nobody. No, and this
What's
doesn't count
happening?
for you because it's 6 hours or 5 hours later. But the people that come into work and go straight to the toilet, do you not have a working toilet at home?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Now, Jeff, to be fair, I went right from my car, dropped my stuff off in the office, right to the bathroom.
Did you?
Yeah, because I don't know, something hit me on the way here.
Yeah, but on average, we probably have fewer minutes at home in the morning prior to coming to work.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
It's a sprint. Once you get up, it is a
Yeah.
sprint to get
If I
out
didn't
the
have to
door.
be here till 9, you better believe I'm doing the whole
Oh, yeah,
home bowl advantage.
I prefer at home. I got a bidet there.
Oh yeah.
I'll get rid of 2 at home before I leave if I don't have to be here till 9. Are you kidding me?
champion.
It may stop on the way, too.
Yeah, I had the bubble gut coming in. I go, oh, boy.
What did we do last night for dinner?
What did we do?
Did you go over to Scott's and do some trampolining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that'll shake it up.
Have a little chili and a trampoline?
Where we had SpaghettiOs.
No.
Yeah. Good old SpaghettiOs and a trampoline session.
Yeah. Did you warm up the SpaghettiOs this time?
Of course I did.
No, I go straight from the can.
Straight from the can.
Yeah,
Use the lid as a spoon once you cut it off.
We go a little fancier in Overland. We even cut up hot dogs and put it in there.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Moon every day, goes into a stall number 2. And I think it was yesterday you were complaining that somebody was talking to you while you were.
Well, no, I mean, this happens
no.
twice a week.
Oh, twice a week?
So, listen,
I can guess who
everybody wants to say hi to everybody.
Sure.
We're a talkative group here in this.
Some very nice people in this
Yeah,
building.
Hale Hubbard, you know what I'm saying?
Hale Hubbard.
And
Hale Hubbard.
when you go in and somebody's at the sink, it's usually like a friendly, hey,
how you doing?"
morning or afternoon, whatever.
How's your day go? Well, I'm about ready to get out of here, so it's good.
Yeah, but when
washing
you,
your hands?
But when you're going in there and you know it's going to be a sport for a moment, and the door opens and somebody shouts you out by name, you're just like, man, if there's anybody else in here, I just put a name tag on what I'm about to do.
Oh, this happened when you walked in. So when you walked in,
Right when I walk in, oh, hey, Moon, how's it going?
Was this person
everything's
leaving?
fine. Yeah,
they were leaving, so you crossed.
Yeah, and all I thought was, first of all, I have one of the more recognizable voices in here. So even if it's not by name and it's a hello and they have to engage me in there, I'm just like, great, okay. So I'm the person that's going to come in here and perhaps make noise.
You know
Usually
what?
it's not noisy.
Hey,
but
you know
I
what?
knew this one would be.
Think of it as a compliment. It was like you being announced. Like,
It's exactly what it was.
I give you.
That is exactly what it was. And both stall 1 and 3, the ones on the outsides were both doors closed. People are in there, and this guy is such a nice guy too. They're always the nicest guy that does this. And yeah, they announced me.
It was genuine.
Announced me. Oh, hey, Moon, how are you? Things are fine. Everything's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure I started it with, everything's fine.
I'm fine.
I would have walked in. I would have gone to the paper towels, grabbed one paper towel, and been like, "This is all I'm in here for."
Yeah, he by the end of the show is pushing cloths.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
Yeah, dude. I'm usually 2 coffees and 2
See, if it were
yogurts
like
deep.
me or Jeff, it'd be like, "Hey guys, Moon's here to poop."
Moon's here to
poop. But this guy, and I know who you're talking about, is a genuinely nice man.
Oh,
who
yeah,
just,
yeah.
It was a genuine. Hey, Moon, nice to
Hey,
see you, man.
Moon.
Hey, has everything? Kids all right? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to stall 2. I'd like to enact new rules. New rules for, and this should be for every public bathroom, is wake rules. As far as when you're at a funeral home, and you're in the area with the body. What is that?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, is that you? That you there, Tone?
That was me. Sorry. Yeah.
I got frightened.
So when you're at a wake and you talk to somebody, it's usually whisper tones, and it's very.
Yeah.
Hey,
how's it going?
and then just go about your thing. You're
Exactly.
there.
I'm there.
You're there to
I like it,
to
yeah.
mourn.
Well, see,
You're
this
with
is
the
a place
family.
where we should all look at our shoes. We should just be walking around looking at our shoes.
Yeah, and let's
You know?
acknowledge one another with a nice little head nod.
That's it.
Perhaps a
Like
half
a wake.
Yeah, half a wave.
Like you're at a wake.
Maybe a quick little.
Like, hey.
Yeah, you see somebody in the line at a wake.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
it. That's it.
How you doing?
How are you?
And if you're really happy to see the person, you haven't seen them in multiple days or something, you guys really got a thing going on, you maybe even point at them. Hey, it's you.
Hey,
I see you.
nice to see you.
I'm acknowledging you with my hand.
Yeah, let's have some respect.
By the way, Moon's installed too.
Let's have some respect.
We know.
For what's going to happen
uses
here.
that.
Right? Is that? I think
Yeah,
that
I'm
should
in.
be the new rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake.
Now we do have to specify that not a Patrico wake. Definitely not that, because those things are out of control.
Yeah, right. Same thing with the Burton wake. The people would be bringing in beer and stuff.
If you remember, I went to a funeral and the guy's dad was dead, and he looked at me and he goes, "Hey, paisan, dad ain't gonna make it to the party today."
Oh boy.
I'm like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to now after the wake and after the funeral. Sometimes you get a little loud and rowdy, but I've never been to a wake where it's people are yelling inside the funeral home.
Mine definitely has had that for my dad, for sure. Remember a friend of mine that was passing out his new CD of music. He was there were CDRs, as a matter of fact, passing them out, and we had beer underneath the casket. We had beer outside.
Beer underneath the casket, huh?
Yeah, stag.
That's interesting.
And if
some
I remember
stag beer.
correctly,
That's funny.
But
You
that's
and
how your dad would have wanted it.
Yeah.
Okay.
if I remember correctly, you ended up playing my CDR on the radio later that day.
Yeah, I think that probably. Yeah, that's how I first got your CDR. Yeah. Well, you
Here's
just
New
gave me
Greek
the
Fire.
one copy, and then I made copies.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got a mass card and the Greek Fire CD. Everybody that walked
Yeah,
in.
I've been to a couple weird funerals and weddings. Not weddings, wakes.
Wakes, yeah.
And I've been into a couple weird weddings too. But two of the weirdest things at a funeral that I've seen. One, my wife's cousin tried to sell me loose diamonds in a cemetery.
And it should never be loose diamonds in a cemetery.
In a cemetery.
Did you have the trench coat?
He did have a
he-
trench coat on.
He opened the trench coat and was the right side
He
watches,
had-
the left side loose
He
diamonds?
had
A couple of
my
lighters.
God, I never forget this. We were in the cemetery parking lot, and he goes, "Hey, come here." He goes, I got some loose diamonds if you're interested. And he opened up his trench coat and he went to the pocket and pulled out like it was like a napkin, and he opened it up and there were like loose diamonds.
What? Did
Were
you tell him
you-
you're only in the market for tight diamonds?
Yeah, I was going to ask. Did he think you were in the market, or is it just? It was just a.
I don't remember. No, I think I was engaged already. So I was engaged to my wife. So it's not like I was looking. It was not like it was a hint for like, hey, "When do you make my cousin an honest woman?"
Right.
It wasn't that. No, it was just, yeah, hey, man, I got some loose diamonds. Of course, who knew if they were even diamonds?
Right.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
he had knockoff watches in the car.
Wow.
Good price?
Man.
I don't know. My dad, I think, bought one.
Oh, my goodness.
I had that down at AJ's on the Adams Mark one time. It's an old hotel bar down there. I don't know if you remember that or not, or if it was before.
The Adams Mark, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where
AJ's at the Adams Mark is what it's
Adams
called.
Mark is where the baseball teams used to stay, right? When
I
they went
guess so.
down?
Yeah, it's right down there. So yeah, and we used to do like a weekly thing there in the nightclub there, and I was in the bathroom, and there was a gentleman that was in there, literally pulling the coat open. He had lighters, and he had wristwatches, and he had not wristwatches, sorry, bracelets and stuff like that. Just standing in the bathroom.
Well, so we're standing in the cemetery, and he's telling me about these knockoff diamonds. I go, this is wildly inappropriate.
Yeah.
And then my dad walks up and goes, hey, here you got knockoff watches, and he goes, right here.
Amazing.
This is the same dude, and I love this guy dearly. He's, whenever I see him, I always have good. He's one of these guys, whenever he walks in a room, it's a good time. Mm-hmm. Something's going to happen.
And something is for sale.
Something is for sale, or something. So my brother-in-law got married out in Vegas. So went to Vegas for the wedding, the bachelor party. The cousin was there. The cousin first night won a couple grand at the tables, and flipped my brother-in-law a $500 chip, and said, "Hey, cuz, this is for your wedding gift.
Damn.
$500. You guys, a $500 chip."
It was going to be a sack of loose diamonds before that.
and then, dude disappeared for 3 days. Nobody saw him for 3 days. Gone. Nobody knew where he was. 3 days, gone.
Wow.
Nobody knew. He finally showed up right before the wedding and goes, "Hey, I'm going to need that $500 chip."
No, are you
Oh,
serious?
Get out of here.
Now, my brother-in-law, knowing this would probably happen, did not use the $500 chip.
Right.
And literally pulled the same one out of his pocket and said, here's it back. We haven't, still to this day, don't know where he went.
He never explained?
Nope.
You never asked?
Oh, no, we asked.
He never explained.
He said, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I said, okay.
Oh man, that's never good. Well, I mean, it's either great, but probably never good.
If I was your brother-in-law, I would have sold him the story for a $500
He was,
chip.
I do remember him coming back very sweaty. So I don't know.
Wow.
And not because it was hot.
It's been a number of years. You should.
I will ask him next
You
time.
should knock on that door again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that initiated me into that family, as far as there's an initiation process to get into the Russian family, and it involves drinking a lot. And I remember the first time I was around my wife's family, it involved a giant party. I think it was my wife's grandparents' 50th anniversary. And it was at a giant, that's where I saw the bear in a tutu.
That's
for the
right.
first time.
Yeah, I was waiting for the bear in the tutu.
Yeah, it was a bear in a tutu out front. Like you walk in, it's this big hall, and goes, "Is that a bear in a tutu?" "Oh yeah, it's no thing." I'm like, "What? That's no thing. That's a thing."
That's hilarious.
I've never seen that before.
Not only having it there, but where the hell did they get one? And does it come with the tutu?
I don't know. Look, that is a brown bear in a tutu standing outside this place. What do you mean that's no thing? I got questions. Let's go right in. Ushered into the ballroom. And it was one of these parties. And if you've ever been to a Russian party, you ever been to a Russian party?
I don't think so. I don't think it was advertised as such.
You'd know.
Okay, yeah, no bears.
Dancing, a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, bears and tutus. It usually goes till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Was this the party where you walked in and every table had like 3 bottles of booze on
That
it?
is every party.
You know what's hysterical is that you've
crazy.
You've been brought into this this culture that is the opposite of everything you like to do.
Yeah.
Stay up late, go crazy, tons of people.
You know I like
lots
to
of
dance.
socialization.
I like to dance.
I didn't mention
I
the
like to
dancing.
dance.
I
Boy,
didn't
do
mention the
you.
dancing.
You've seen me at parties. I like to dance. So at these Russian parties, usually in these big ballrooms, there's all these tables set up, and there's food out on every table and bottles of booze at every table. My son's 1-year birthday party. My in-laws took control, and it was at
Bears.
one of these places. There was no bear in a tutu. But there was, for a 1-year-old birthday party, bottles of Grey Goose on every table. It wound
Didn't
up,
you say that was the party that somebody was using the sink?
somebody was in the, one of my wife's uncles was in the women's room urinating in the sink.
Oh, Jeff.
I'm sorry. It was very
And there's
dark.
all the Italian people who are like, what the hell's going on? I said, what the hell's going on?
Hey!
And as some of my cousins are leaving, my father-in-law is going, hey, take this bottle, like putting bottles of booze into their bags.
Isn't this the same birthday where he had like a NASCAR cake that was the size of an actual NASCAR?
Yeah.
Like it was like.
Yeah.
Wait, your 1-year-old son had a car-sized cake?
I mean, it wasn't that big, but it was
pretty
a
big.
big ass cake.
Big cake.
Man.
It was at least what? Would you say 3 feet?
Oh, yeah, it was a nice cake. Anyway.
Memories.
Anyway, so this guy, so the cousin at this party. I mean, you got to sit there and you got to basically earn your way into the family. Ingratiate yourself by drinking vodka until you almost pass out.
Jeez.
And I made it. And now I'm a part of the initiating crew. How about that? Now I'm part of the crew. And everybody always wears a black turtlenecks and black sport jackets. That's the black pants, black turtleneck, black sport coat.
All right.
That's the jersey?
That's the jersey.
Steve Jobs at a pool party?
That's the jersey. No, Steve Jobs wore jeans.
Oh, okay.
This is black dress pants, black turtleneck, black sport coat.
How many?
Do you own a black turtleneck?
Yeah. Do you have
I do
like
not.
a couple of those? Or
I do
No?
not. I do not. But
You're
I
not really a part of the club.
No.
I mean,
Not yet.
You're
No,
not in the dress code,
I'm married
first of all.
into, I could never be a made man. Like Henry Hill and Goodfellas, couldn't be a made man because he was, half something else. He was half Irish.
So do you have a number for a bear trainer on speed dial?
I'm sure I could. You want a bear in a tutu? I'll get you a bear in a
I want a bear
tutu.
in an army helmet.
I
looked
want
up
one by
renting
9:30.
bears.
Let me
There's
call
no-
my wife's cousin.
There's no immediate website for renting bears. There's renting bear spray,
No.
things like that, but bear canisters.
No, this was a different time. I don't know if animal rights activists would be protesting outside these venues now with bears on a chain and a tutu.
But the sign,
Oh, I didn't
bears
know it
don't
was on a
like to
chain.
party.
I thought it was just hanging out. It was on a chain. That's cruel.
Well, I mean, they could maul people.
I thought it was part of the cake.
It was just hanging out.
It reminds me of Semi-Pro when the bear runs into the crowd and Will Ferrell just goes, "Shh, everybody be quiet."
And the other crazy funeral story I have is I was there when somebody tried to throw themselves into the grave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's if you ever been to one like that. That is, oh boy. Nope, you cannot go in there.
You couldn't even help.
There was a Patrico funeral where somebody tried to climb into the casket, and then when they quote unquote gave a speech, she stood up and she goes, "He was the best dad that I ever had." And her brother stood up and goes, "He was your only dad, you idiot." And I'm like, okay, time to go.
Riz
No, I
couldn't,
just want to go. This gets interesting.
Riz couldn't stop the person from jumping in the grave because he was over here buying watches. out of
Hey,
a
what's
trench coat.
happening?
I can't tell the difference between this one and
these
the real
were
thing.
good knockoff Rolexes, I'll tell you.
That's awesome.
There's Rolex or is it ECKS at the end? Rolex.
You see, look at that second hand. It's got the same sweep as a real Rolex would have. Mm-hmm. You turn it over, man, you can't even tell. I think my dad bought two. If I'm not, no, I'll take two of those. You promised me it's not going to make my arm turn green if I wear it.
Hey, where'd you get that watch? That's a nice looking watch. Jimmy's funeral.
I remember I bought a knockoff watch. We were on a class trip. I believe I was in 5th or 6th grade. Class trip to Statue of Liberty. And I remember we were waiting in line to go get on the ferry. And there was zero oversight. I think the kids were just running around.
Oh, dude.
Just doing whatever. And then I bought a fake Gucci watch.
So funny.
And it disintegrated the first time it got wet.
Those docks are like this weird no man's land. All those docks down there. They go to the island.
Oh, yeah.
All those docks, like when you get near where the parking is, it just becomes a no man's land. So I can see that being a hot spot for knockoff watches.
Well, nowadays, I don't know if you've ever been on a field trip with any of your kids, but now there's 14 parents there.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the kids are always in line, hold hands. You got the buddy system. I believe that when we went to that trip, They just open up the bus doors and go, okay.
There's the boat.
There's the boat. Just be on the boat.
There's the water.
Okay.
Go that
Yeah.
way.
I remember when we were in grade school and we would go on a field trip, it would literally be the exact amount of parents needed for the kids to get a ride to wherever we're going. So, like, if Jimmy's mom had a van, she could then fit, 7 kids in there or whatever. But there was no, like, set number. So when you got to wherever you wanted to go, the parents sat in the lobby or sat in wherever, and the kids it was a free-for-all. 100% free-for-all.
Can you imagine in New York City just opening up the bus doors and just going, all right, kids.
Yep.
How old are you? 8? Yeah, go ahead.
Let's be back here at 5.
I think that's what it was. Hey, just make sure you're on the boat.
And you guys just took the little 40-minute ride and...
No, we went to the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, okay. You got off.
We went to Liberty Island and
Everybody who's still alive, be back here at 7, okay?
Man.
it's all right. Head count, guys. 1, 2.
Close enough.
Oh, we only lost 4 kids this field trip. That's good. That's good. I believe somebody still is in Battery Park waiting for the bus.
Man.
Waiting for the bus home. Different times.
Yep.
Different times.
You know what they turned some of those ferries into? Little concert venues.
Oh, yeah, I saw Weezer on,
I was gonna say,
on the Circle Line.
We did it not last year, 2 years ago. And you could tell, like, whoa, this boat has seen many, many, many trips over here, and probably was the same one that you and your classmates were on.
Yeah, it was a Circle Line. The Circle Line ferry is one that goes around Manhattan. It's pretty famous. We did, I believe, we did at the old radio station I worked at. We did one of those first concerts on the boat. It was Weezer, and they just put out that Green album with the hash pipe. And,
Oh, yeah.
And it was the SS Weezer. Clever. What are we going to name this? The SS Weezer.
Brilliant.
Okay, brilliant. I dub thee the SS Weezer. That was fun. Yeah. The old Circle Line in New York City. I don't know if that's even still running with the whole pandemic thing.
I don't know. Ours was like a old steamboat from the 60s.
Yeah?
Well, steamboat.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Those ferry rides. Ferry rides, if you go to New York City, are pretty cool.
Never been.
Yeah. If you ever make your way down there, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. My youngest really wants to
Go on a boat
someday.
trip, Hudson River, go up the East River, and go, oh, there's a body.
Nice.
Yeah, first time I saw a body fished out of the water was the Hudson River.
Aw.
Oh, you never forget your first time.
I know you're from there and it's a little different, but my kids really want to go, and I love New York. I've had, dozens and dozens of great experiences. But every time they're like, oh, let's go, I'm just like, no, you don't want to go. What are we going to do? We're so used to doing the outdoor things and hiking and all this that I really don't.
Outdoor things.
Yeah.
I really don't want to take the kids to New York City. I really don't.
I mean, there's Central Park.
Okay.
Walk around Central Park and
Ellis
even just
Island.
walking the streets.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a desire to do it. And one of my daughters in particular is like, I really want to see Times Square. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, it's funny. People live in New York. Don't go to Times Square.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is
I'm like,
strictly tourists.
You don't want to go. I don't want to spend the money. There's too many of you.
Is it the same for the Vegas Strip?
Like people live in Vegas.
Like people in Vegas?
Avoid the Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
I guess unless you work there.
Yeah, the ones that don't work there.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
2 cities to Vegas. The people that live there have their own thing going on. It has really very little, unless they work at the Strip.
You're right.
Very little to do at the Strip.
Yeah. If you
Is that what they call Old Vegas?
I'm not
that's
sure.
downtown. That's a whole new thing now. With the canopy with the light show, and they have
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
where the Golden Nugget is down there.
Yeah,
At the old
Circus was
Yeah.
there.
Honestly, I've been to Vegas with my kids because it was on tour and the kids just happened to be there. And I'd much rather take them back to Vegas than take them to New York City.
Oh yeah, no, oh
I just think there's more fun to do. I could stretch my dollars further.
in Vegas. Oh, I find Vegas quite expensive.
Vegas is expensive, but New York's worse.
Oh, I lived in New York City with no money.
And I've heard awesome stories.
Yeah, great memories.
I don't want any of those memories at all, and that was in the 90s.
Great memories, but not a great present time. Like back then, it was pretty rough, but the memory of it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, man, it was 22 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in Spring, I don't know if I ever told you, but I used to work in Springfield at a radio station there.
No way. Which one? Missouri?
Yeah, Missouri.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know that.
To hone in
And it
on
was, that was that I got a $20 bill every week and a half or something like that. And it was rough, but
Yeah.
you think back on it, and the memory's real good.
Watching
what I mean?
that thing with Fran Lebowitz and Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She talks about and how many people live in New York City? 8 million people live in New York City. Okay, not everybody makes $400,000 a year. You make it work. Rent's expensive. Nice restaurants are expensive, but you find your things and you make it work.
Yeah, listen, we would have fun. It's just every time the kids beg for it, I'm like,
yeah.
let's a couple of places first.
I did like
Go
it.
to the sun and the grass.
Which is weird because I really do love it.
Yeah,
I
listen.
I like it as a
There's
place.
little parks in New York City, but of course Central Park is the big,
Yeah.
the big thing. There's a lot to see there. But speaking of parks, you want some good news? Want some good news?
Yes, of course.
Some good local news. Then I get to some bad local news.
All right.
Visits to Missouri state parks last year were up pretty big.
Oh, dude. I mean, you
Had
can
to
see
be,
you
yeah.
can see that coming in. I don't know if you guys got out to one or two, but our favorites are becoming not our favorites anymore because they are
Crowded?
so
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Well,
Especially early on, it was tough to find a parking spot.
well, do you remember
yeah, man.
2019? 2019 parks visits to parks were down big time. 2019 because there was a lot of flooding in 2019. Historic floods in 2019 as far as washing out some stuff in state parks. But in 2020, visitation rose. 21.1 million people went to a state park last year. That's the second highest number recorded in the last 20 years.
Wow.
For some reason, in 2017, there were more people. I don't know what happened in 2017.
It's a good year.
It was
Yeah,
a good
good
year for
bloom
going to
that
parks.
year.
I don't know. For instance, Castlewood State Park in West County. There were 781,000 visitors last year, up from almost 600,000. So, and I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And it's a spectacular place, but it's becoming less so on the weekends.
Now, in 2019, they shut down part of Castlewood because of the Merrimack flooding.
Yeah.
You remember that?
The back end. So that takes out that huge lot.
That killed, some of the visitation in 2019. Let me see. Don Robinson State Park. That's the newest one in Jefferson County.
It's a great place.
It is a good one.
Estimated 113,000 visitors last year, up from 77,000 the year before. Visitation to Rockbridge State Park, which is on the southern edge of Columbia, 709,000, up 40% from 2018.
Wow.
So obviously the indoor stuff was not available in 2020. As a matter of fact, visitation to the Missouri State Museum in the Capitol fell 67% last year. Visits to the governor's mansion, closed to visitors much of the year, took a huge nosedive, dropping 85%. But because admission to Missouri State parks, it's free.
Yep.
Numbers went up. Now that's not even those are even the real numbers, because since it's free, you don't have to check in or anything.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
those
those
are
are
just like
estimates.
guesses?
Those are
Yeah.
just estimates, but
And
that's good.
Yeah, and a great way to kind of buoy those numbers is look at the bicycle industry. I mean, Moon and I talked
Yeah.
about this during when it was still warmer. It's tough to find a bike, or it was tough to find a bike in stock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Katy Trail was full. I mean, filled with hikers and bikers.
Yeah, I was just looking up more about 2019, and I mean, I forgot about the floods. Katy Trail a lot of it was washed out in 2019.
Jeez.
It seems like forever ago. A lot of flooding back in 2019, and what happened last year and what's still going on, you kind of forget about a lot of stuff.
So many more people fishing too, man. This
year?
Especially when it hit like April, May, June, when people were first starting to get a little bit of anxiety about being home too much and saying, I got to go do something outdoors. Lots of people fishing.
A lot of fishing, huh?
Oh, lots. And they they waived the licenses and all that because most of the places you could get the licenses were not open.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So people were like, cool, I don't have to worry about that. No, since then, you obviously have to get a license now. But for a few months there, I think it was the whole summer maybe.
Oh, really? So they're back to having to give licenses out?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And it's easy to get one. You just go to the website, right, and you just apply.
yeah, I got a lifetime one, I think, and that's
Oh, look at this
just
guy
as
with his
easy as the other
lifetime
ones.
license.
Hey.
Whoa.
No, I'm saying like, you can just get them
Fishing for
online.
life.
Rob a
Life,
bank
yeah.
or something?
knows
My
something.
goodness.
I think I got it right here.
See that fishing license.
There
Yeah,
it
look
is,
at you.
Missouri Conservation Permit card. There it is.
What can you get?
Fish.
Anything and everything, huh?
I guess so.
Yeah. I got a license to buy fish at the store.
You know what? What is it? Give the man rod and he'll fish for life. Or
Well,
what is that?
It's
What's the
give
old
the
adage?
give the man a fish and
Feed him for a day.
Feed him for a day.
Yeah.
Teach the man to fish.
Teach the man to fish, yeah. And then,
Give him a debit card or he can go buy it at the store.
yeah, and then it won't get fooled again. That's it. That's it. I got it.
Feed me once.
Won't get fooled again.
Fool
That's
me
it. That's
once.
You guys got your favorite spots though that feel like this last year you're kind of turning into that guy like, oh, there's too many people here. We shouldn't have mentioned it on the radio.
My house.
Or something.
You guys are still here, huh?
I have gotten really
Dad,
selfish.
what?
I've gotten really selfish with my favorite state parks, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because the parking has been out of control. There's just too many people. I'm like, oh man, this was my spot.
Well, one of the places I go, Al Foster, right off of Old State in 109, they just added a fourth parking lot.
Yeah,
So
they used to have
that's
a
helped
That's
a lot.
by the train tracks, right?
Yes. Yeah,
they
the
had the
mini
little
train tracks.
the little park, the little parking lot next to the trail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then
little
the other
gravel
parking lot, and then the one.
Yeah, and they put a third one in there, which is super nice. And it I don't know what the timing was, but they did it right as the era that we're talking about,
Yeah.
a handful of months ago, where everybody was going out. So
Yeah,
and then
think it
that
was-
trail itself is like 6-7 miles back and forth, so it doesn't get too.
I think with those parking lots, it was good luck. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
lucky that they had the overflow lots.
Well, at Rockwood's reservation, I mean, there was police officers driving around in there making sure that people were staying away from it, like parking 6 feet away from each other for a while. That's how bad it was there. And that's a big ass park.
I haven't really gone anywhere to say that it's crowded. Yeah, even the parks. Yeah.
You haven't noticed?
I have not. Now, here's the bad kind of news that came out of yesterday. Headline on Fox 2's website, speaking of crowds, St. Charles mayor drops the hammer on Main Street with restrictions. Yeah, it's hammer time. There will be, ready for this? No more dancing, no more loud music allowed on Main Street in St. Charles. That's it. I'm putting my foot down. That's what he did. He put the foot down. The mayor made.
Did you see what they're calling him?
They call him Mayor Footloose. He did admit that it sounds like something from the movie Footloose. And then the rule is dancing and quote unquote amplified music are banned in 3 blocks of the city's downtown district in an effort to. It's not a coronavirus thing. This is a crime thing. This is a crime thing. It's about violence. This is about the recent spike in gunfire in the area. I think somebody got murdered in December.
Jeez.
The mayor said, quote, the enforcement hammer went down today. Police have been repeatedly called out to that area for shots fired. And I was reading this on that Fox 2 website. Total legal capacity for businesses in the area is around 3,000, but the number's been hitting 5,000, 6,000 on busy nights. And Main Street is not zoned for dancing or loud music or live entertainment. Now, all in all, about 18 or 19 businesses are affected by this. And they all got letters from the city yesterday, notifying them of the changes. The changes also include strict enforcement of the city code requiring that food sales account for at least 50% of businesses that serve alcohol, which is a requirement that they actually kind of backed off on during the pandemic. They kind of eased the restrictions on that. But now they are really going to enforce that. The letter explained the 50-50 rule in St. Charles. It means at least 50% of an establishment's total earnings must come from food, and the other may come from alcohol. After the
From what?
Go ahead, Tony.
From what I read yesterday was that this has always essentially been a rule, but the mayor and everybody there has kind of always said, like, listen, if you're cool, we're cool.
Be cool, man.
You can have your nightclub, you can have your bands, you can have your music, just be cool. And now that's not happening.
Yeah, it was a make sure you're kind of policing your own.
Right.
Do your part in taking care of this area, and we won't have to step in
And things got out of control.
every couple of years.
Now, that they may talk about lowering that 50-50 rule to 70-30, which would mean only 30% of sales must come from food. But now, and ask this question, is part of the problem with St. Charles, with Main Street up there, is it because Illinois, St. Louis City, St. Louis County, everything's closed by 11. So everything's got to be shut down and closed in those areas at 11. So everybody goes, I'm either not going to go there or I'm going to start there and then move out to St. Charles County and continue
Yeah.
my
Oh, yeah.
continue my partying.
Yeah.
I know some bartenders that work on Main Street that say, like, a year ago, it was their regulars on Thursday night, or, they'd see the same crew come through on a Saturday. They say now it is a totally different crowd. It's brand new people that don't understand, like, hey, this is historic Main Street. Like, you can be drunk and be stupid, but you still got to be like, you can't just go wilding out down there,
Well,
and
that's what's happening.
they
Like,
said
seeing-
it's crazy.
I'm seeing videos of like busloads of people just being
Yeah.
dropped off.
No, it's because they're starting elsewhere and then they get shut down and the rowdiness needs to continue and it can legally right there.
No way.
Now the county
But isn't that what you know is coming? I mean, isn't that what you're asking for when you're like, hey, everybody's closing, but we'll stay open?
Well,
guess
it's
so.
because when you cross a border, it's a different rule. Like there's no uniform rule for everywhere. So
Yeah.
you could,
Sure, but we didn't just out of nowhere realize our geography and you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is what who didn't know this was coming? How is this a surprise?
with the with the lockdowns and the different rules and pandemics.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that. Well, it's funny because the county executive of St. Charles said, and it's a quote from it. It's ironic because normally we'd be tickled to death to see people from all over the region coming to spend their money in St. Charles County, but when they're doing it late at night, there's alcohol involved. A lot of times, the outcome isn't the one that we would like to see. So,
Come party, just a little quieter.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like every couple of years we forget. Every couple of years this stuff happens.
Yeah, don't party on Grandma's Street. That's for sure.
yeah, this happened not too long ago with the violent stuff. A lot of fights. It's pre-pandemic. With all the fights and general drunken shenanigans happening on Main Street.
Just a couple of years ago, we were talking about the rule adjustments that they were trying to do to quell this exact thing. Before pandemics, before lockdowns.
Well, that's when they started that 50-50 rule with the half of your income's got to be from food.
Right. I used to go down there. We used to go down there probably once a week on average, if not more. We took the kids down there all the time. Now, obviously, like you said, day and night, totally
Oh,
different.
it's totally different.
Totally different businesses, and north and south, totally different. Usually, we would be having dinner on the south side or something.
No, listen, man, you try to square up on that cobblestone street, you could turn an ankle.
Yeah, look out.
Look out. No, the last time I was down on Main Street in St. Charles, aside from we went to the Halloween thing last year, it's far away from my house. So it's not an area I frequent, but we were there for a buddy's 40th birthday. And I'm not going to say the place I went, but we were there at like, 7, 8 o'clock. We were kind of bar hopping. And we're up in this nightclub. And everybody's dancing. I took a seat on the couch, and some guy goes, "Hey, this is VIP only." I go, "There's nobody here." Excuse me, you can't be here. I'm like, well, I'm looking around. There's nobody here.
Considering I'm one of 6, I feel pretty important to the establishment.
You don't see the velvet rope? Oh, I see that. I see it.
Yes, and I feel very fancy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I see it. I see it. Nobody here. Yeah, but it's gonna be. When?
Then I'll move. I'll probably go by then.
When? Oh, by 11, this place gets crowded. I'm like, it's 8.
I'm not moving in.
It's 8 o'clock. I want to sit down. Oh, sir, you can't be here. This is VIP only. Oh, well, I'm important.
I do love it down there. I mean, it offers a lot. It's fun. It's fun throughout the day.
Yeah.
It's fun for the kids. The festivals are always awesome.
Sir, I'm important. I won Real or Fake a couple times.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. That's true.
So, all right. So that's Mayor Footloose dropped the hammer on on Main Street, St. Charles. So now I don't know if they're gonna loosen up those restrictions at any time. Just be cool, man.
Yep.
You got the gun stuff and the violence and the drunken debauchery. See what you did, kids? You ruined it.
Can't have anything good.
See, you know what they did? They done ruined it. They ruined it. Way to go. All right, let's shout out the Team Riz member of the day. Coming from Winfield, Missouri, it's Corinne Goodman.
Hey,
Corinne Goodman is the Team Riz member of the day. Winfield, huh?
that's way out there, I think.
Way out there. Been a listener for 12 years, thanks to her husband. Corinne and her daughter had their picture taken with the show at the Eaton Treat 2 years ago. Remember that, the Eaton Treat? Remember we used to do the Eaton Treat event?
around people and stuff.
Loves our friendly banter. It's like a bunch of friends talking. And she said she loves me like me. She does not like hugs or crowds. That seemed to have painted myself into that corner, haven't I?
Yeah.
Being that guy.
Is she wrong?
No, she's right.
Okay.
Jeff is another favorite of hers. Loves his dirty comments.
She does seem pretty smart. You're right, Tony.
Of course, she loves Moon and Tony. Super excited she got a follow from them on Instagram. And King Scott's pretty cool, too.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate that.
3 things about Corinne. She's got 2 daughters, River and Autumn, has 2 pets, and happily married to her husband, the amazing Devin. Corinne Goodman from Winfield is the Team Riz Member of the Day. Get the super sweet Team Riz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, after the break, we got some news, and I'll tell you what's on the docket for today's program. It is 6:53. It's Tuesday. First look at the traffic and weather. Jeff coming at you.
Well, Point Traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Roadwork 270 eastbound past New Florissant Road. Left lane is closed there. Also stalled vehicle US 67 northbound past Butler Hill Road. The right shoulder is closed there. And also 64 westbound before Kings Highway Boulevard. The right shoulder is affected there. Point forecast today. Cloudy, high 37. Mostly cloudy tonight. Low 25. Right now 36 at the Point Studio. Your Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Do you want to fire one, and then you fire one? You haven't fired one, right?
It's I don't trust myself to fire.
Would you like to fire on you, sir?
I don't care. Could be both of you.
You want to do one?
I'm just afraid that I'm going to aim too high and then hit in the back.
Don't
and
hit me in
all
the
of a sudden-
target. Now,
Too
I'm
high?
going to go over there. Okay. All right, here's how this is going to work.
You have to count to 5.
I'm going to count to you shoot me once, and then I count to 5, and then you shoot me again.
It's the anticipation
Got it,
of the
got it,
count
got
to
it.
5, which is hilarious.
We'll transfer the gun in the meantime.
Here, you want to turn that mic on and put it over there? Or is that
So
still
you
on?
are a renter. You rent your house. You rent your apartment. Stop renting. This is the year you're going to buy a home. How about that? Be an adult, buy a home, and before you call the realtor, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick up the phone and call Kevin Putney. Kevin Putney at the 123 Mortgage Team. This way, Kevin will get you qualified and approved for that home loan. Not pre-qualified, not pre-approved, qualified and approved. Number one, you know how much house you could afford. You got that rate locked in, those great rates locked in. Kevin Putney will work the loan up for you. A loan is like a fingerprint, only one fingerprint, only one loan specific to you, so he'll work that out for you. So now you got the money part set. Now you call the realtor, know how much house you could afford. You find the dream home, and hey, there's multiple offers on the table, but I'm already qualified and approved, so I'm at the front of the line. Kevin Putney makes the whole process simple and painless. Not just buying the home, but also if you're already in a house, refinancing. 314-862-0123, 314-862-0123. Kevin Putney's online at 123mortgage.com. It's Kevin Putney, NMLS 260678, a division of AFN. NMLS 2373441, 10-Point Drive, Suite 330, Bray, California, 92821. Contact today, 314-862-0123.
This is honestly the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
I tell you what, I've been in radio for a long time. And And I don't know why I'm more nervous for this.
I don't know either.
For this than I think anything we've ever done.
You know, he brought 2. You want to write Moon another
have you
$250
ever,
check?
Now, people have eaten these before. I mean, you've seen Fear Factor. You've seen over at Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
I think to get into Fright Fest.
Yeah, they have.
For a couple of years. You had to, like, if you ate one of these things, you got into Fright Fest for free.
I loved Fear Factor up until they ate gross stuff, and that's when I had to turn the
here you
channel.
go, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, Rich, you want to show him?
Did you hear my suggestion? 2 cockroaches, write a check for $250?
Nope.
All right.
Now,
Sorry,
where's
Thank you, I appreciate
now, Jeff,
that.
by the way, is going to put
You're my agent.
chocolate sauce on it?
Yes.
All right, so
I was going commando up until this morning. I thought about it too much.
where's your little container before you take it out,
Right
Rich? All right, Jeff. Rich, take the container and put it. Jeff, don't look yet.
All right.
Turn around. Jeff, put it. Yeah, turn around, Jeff.
Dude.
Put it in the container.
Dear
No,
God,
I'm turning
dear
around
God,
because I don't want you to put it on my
dear
back.
God. Oh my. Oh, this is. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I swear.
It's funny that you say don't look at it because I was trying to decide when I want to look at it.
All right,
I
Jeff,
want
look
to
at it
throw
now.
before?
It's in your container.
Holy balls.
I think I'm gonna throw up. I really think I am.
How big is that?
It's longer. Well, let's see here.
For those of you listening on the radio,
Am I allowed
How
to
long
pull
is
the
it?
legs off or not?
Did
Yeah.
you measure it? What is it?
Rich, will you pull
Probably.
the legs off for me?
It's roughly probably 3 inches, maybe a little more.
Man,
3
and it's
inches.
girthy too.
Oh my
It
God,
is.
he's touching it. Moon's touching it.
Oh
Moon's
no,
touching
Moon
it.
had it in the bathroom on his fingers. Moon's got no problem. Moon, do you want to eat one too?
How do you grab this thing?
Is that hissing?
Is that the sound of it? Hold on.
You just grab it.
I want to hear it. Is that?
Okay, look at the scale. You guys.
Shh. Oh, don't drop it.
I didn't. It jumped.
Now, if you drop it and it kills it, I'm still eating it and I pay.
I need. Does it make noise? Does it make a noise?
Look at the scale on this thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Piss it off, Rich. Cool.
Wait, shush. Do it again. That is the sound of that thing. Oh my god.
That is not the clip that Riz has been playing all
No.
week. That is
You good?
the actual cockroach.
You ready?
Yeah. We're
Oh, it's
buds.
on.
Well, Rich, will you pull the
there-
legs off for me?
Zoom in.
Wait, before you do
Can
that.
you get that off
oh
of your
my
arm?
God.
Get it off of your arm.
Moon, put it back in the receptacle.
Okay. He's going all the way up.
Show it up to the webcams, by the way.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
For those of you
sound that made?
Here, hold
watching
on.
at home.
Hold on, Moon. Let me turn on that right camera. There it is.
Is that an adult one?
My
Hold on.
God.
What happened to the juvenile one you said?
That is a juvenile.
That can't move.
No, it's
oh,
not.
God. Oh my god.
That
Is
can't
the juvenile in there?
Well, originally I thought
Oh.
Moon was eating them, so I fed all the juveniles to my bearded dragon, so all I had was the adults.
Wait, what do you mean? You were?
Moon, you want to eat one or not?
Yeah, for money. I'll do it for money.
Rich, have you ever eaten one of these?
No.
Would you like to?
No.
Rich goes, no, I'm not stupid.
Now, is it? I read the ones with this big red dot on the back. Those are poisonous, right?
No.
This is safe. I don't. Listen.
We got to stop delaying this. It's just got to happen. I can't stand it any longer.
Hey, no kidding though. Is this not far bigger than you guys expected?
Oh, no
yeah,
doubt
it's
about it.
definitely
No
big. He
doubt
even told me how
about
big
it.
it was going to be, and I still, it's
That one's actually smaller than the one that died last week.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's
too bad.
All right, so
I'm watching this
Patrico-
thing crawl on the webcam. I'm going to throw up.
Patrico, what do you think?
Dude, this is fascinating.
Do you
you
think
pull
you
the
just got
legs
to take
off
a
the
bite
thing
of
or
it?
not?
Or just pop the whole thing?
Like I said, yes, it's probably going to piss it
that is
off
so
more.
gross.
RT3, what do you
Yeah.
think?
No, that is
Just
so
take a
disgusting.
bite?
No.
Or just take the
Man,
legs
if you're
off?
one of those people, or you have a significant other, or a good friend, coworker, something like that. Ooh, if your boss is suffering from, let's say, really, really bad chronic sinus infections, and you went and told your boss about the St. Louis Sinus Center, raise, promotion, fast track to the top, because it's a great idea. No matter who in your life, or if it's you, you need to see Dr. Gould. You need to go to the St. Louis Sinus Center. Balloon sinus dilation, simple procedure, ends your sinus infections once and for all. And it's simply scheduled after a consultation. So you go in and you talk. They figure out, yep, you know what? It is chronic. You are a candidate for the balloon sinus dilation. Then you get it done and you never have to worry about your sinuses ever again. The facility is amazing. The staff is ridiculous. And Dr. Gould has done this so many times. Go to their website, stlsinuscenter.com. Get yourself an appointment. 314-473-5433, stlsinuscenter.com.
King Scott. Ways of the Blades. Today I'm going to teach you swords. First, you want to start with the holiday special, the great way to start an attack. They'll never see it coming. Next, you want to use the Festus backswing, especially if they use the Matthew Perry. Now you want to finish with a Canterbury slice. It's a great follow-up if they're using.
You're listening to the Riz Show, and it's Ian Bang. Happy birthday, Riz!
Ways of the Blades. Now you.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833, or from the Illinois side 618-398-3833. Studio cams 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails RizShow at 1057thepoint.com. Nice little surprise at 9 o'clock today. The wife of the late, great Chris Cornell will be calling in. Vicki Cornell.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she wanted to call in and talk about the Chris Cornell covers record that's out. It's been out since kind of December. It's been a surprise. You know, the Point's been playing Chris Cornell's version of the Guns N' Roses song Patience. Mm-hmm. So there's a record of just covers done by the late Chris Cornell, lead singer of Soundgarden, Audioslave. And I've been listening to this past couple days, and there's some good songs on here. Dude, his version of John Lennon's Watching the Wheels, I think, is my favorite. I love that song as it is, but Chris Cornell's version on this covers record is amazing. He does covers from Janis Joplin and Harry Nilsson and Electric Light Orchestra and Nothing Compares to You from Prince, popularized by Sinead O'Connor. His version of Bring a Tear to Your Eye.
No One Sings Like You Anymore?
Yeah, that's the name of the record.
Nice.
Which is a line from
something you said to Jeff.
Black Hole Sun. That's right.
both correct answers.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I can listen to him sing pretty much anything.
Thaning you, man.
I listen to him sing the phone book. So Vicki Cornell will be calling in at 9 to talk about the Chris Cornell studio record of covers called No One Sings Like You Anymore, which I believe is available to stream on Spotify and wherever you get your music. So we'll do that later. If we have time, we'll make our real or fake picks. We'll give away some Riz Show prize packs. We got King Scott with the headline goo, Tony with sports, Grab on Celebrities, Porno Birthday, all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in the country.
Now, we're all dog owners here. And, of course, it goes without saying, we all think our dogs are part of our families, correct?
Exactly, which makes me not a dog owner. I'm a dog relative.
Well, in the eyes of the law, it's, your dog is property, right? Piece of property. So, yes, you are a dog owner.
She could be listening.
If you're on the phone, could your dog recognize your voice on the phone?
If it does,
Hasn't been tried. Yeah.
If she does, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I call my wife, the dog will go crazy. Like, she'll run and get her toy and be ready to
Really?
play. Yeah.
You want to talk to the dog? Want to talk to the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Yeah.
My dog's too stoic. Just kind of chills. She was troublemaker yesterday with all that rain.
Oh, yeah?
In and out, in and out,
Yeah.
in and out. And then she knows when she's wet, she's not allowed on anything.
Yeah.
So she stares at you like, come on, man. Let me lay on the couch. I'm like,
no, not today.
No.
As of course we all think of our dogs as part of our family. Most people do, and a new study out of Washington State University figured out why. It's all thanks to women.
Thanks, women.
The researchers found that women formed early bonds with dogs just as dogs were beginning to be domesticated. And as a result, quote, this is from the research study, dogs were more likely to be included in family life. Women are responsible for dogs getting names, sleeping on furniture, and getting funerals when they pass away. And that's how dogs became so important to people and bonded with us. So it's still going on today.
Wow. So the whole man's best friend thing is
actually
wrong.
Yes. The researchers say, quote, dogs are everywhere humans are. They've been able to thrive. They have hitched themselves to us and followed us all over the world. It's been a very, very successful relationship.
Mm-hmm. I'm digging mine. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I didn't think I would be, but
Where are we at on the deuce?
Oh, the second dog? No,
that's over with for sure.
Negotiations have ended.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was, that whole conversation happened when I was out, and all of a sudden I'm hearing from people. They're like, "Yeah, Riz is getting a second dog." I'm like, "What the hell happened?"
It was a discussion.
Negotiations have stalled.
Negotiations have for sure stalled.
Who's pushing you on it?
The kids, and even the wife brought it up once, and I was like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, sounds like could be something beneficial for everybody, for Kat the dog, have a companion, and then Kat had the tail problem, had to have the cone on her head for 5-6 days, and I go, imagine 2 of these. This is,
as somebody who used to own 2 dogs and who now has 1 dog, it is significantly different. Significantly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on.
I feel like it is.
No, I get it. But in what way?
Wait. Which one's better, 2 or 1?
1.
Yeah.
Because you got to think so I have Wilson, and when it's just Wilson, that's all I have to worry about. Before, when I wanted to take the dogs to the vet, it was like, geez, I got to take 2 of them. I got to put them in the car.
Right,
I got a whole boat. If I wanted to go to my parents, both of them are getting in. One runs right, one runs left. I'm trying to get them all. Now with this, it's just him. I just got to worry about him. It's one-on-one, done.
Yeah, with the cone head.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, with the cone thing, it was like, see, if we had 2 of these, imagine this would suck. If we go away, who's going to watch both dogs? I always keep bringing up your parents. I'm like, John Patrick will take care of me.
Yeah,
easily.
Dogs. Get 5 dogs. No big deal. John will watch them.
And then the number one thing, Riz, the number one thing that drove me crazy about having 2 dogs is, so one dog would be sleeping on the couch. The other dog would see somebody walk by. He'd run to the window and start barking. That would wake up the other dog. Now the other dog's barking.
Double the noise.
Now you got 2 dogs barking at nothing.
Yeah, I don't need that. So yeah, negotiations have been broken off.
When you were in the middle of the negotiations, we talked about it for half a second. And the wife was like, "No," and I was like, "Yeah, you're right." It's a ridiculous idea.
We had a good talk about it, and listen, it wouldn't have happened in the wintertime anyway. You get a new dog, that is a springtime thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it helps for us too, because I don't think radio is a fan. We'll pass dogs on trails, and other dogs are all, "Oh, I want to smell you, or bark at you, or yell at you, or fight you." My dog doesn't even acknowledge the other dog's life. No, it's not a dog's dog. It's a people's and a bird dog.
We're done. We're done with that talk for now, I think.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah, we're done. All right, check your pantry, guys. Frito-Lay has issued a voluntary recall on their party-sized bags of Ruffles. Ruffles original potato chips. It's a big recall, man. This ain't some off-brand.
I got a bag of those in the pantry right now.
Party size Ruffles original potato chips.
Like that really big, big bag? I think we have at least the big, if not the party size.
The FDA says the chips are being recalled because of a possible undeclared milk contamination.
This is what we get for buying brand name the one damn time we did.
Frito-Lay's statement read, "People who have an allergy or severe sensitivity to milk run the risk of a serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume the product contained inside the recall bags." The bag will be stamped with a guaranteed fresh date of March 23rd, 2021.
It is a blue bag that you're looking for, by the way.
It's Ruffles with ridges.
And bad milk.
Yeah, there's milk in it as well.
Tony, when was the last time there was a recall on some Clancy's chips? I don't recall any sort of recall.
None.
Yeah.
None.
Unless if we're going to do a dip in the house, if we're having a party, we'll go with the Ruffles with ridges. Like the French onion dip you get from the soup mix.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You're right, man.
Yeah, that is
you give me your fancy, I made this French onion dip, if I cooked down the ends of myself. Just give me the Lipton soup mix. Mm-hmm. The Lipton soup, French onion soup mix with a thing of sour cream.
I'll tell you what,
I'll tell you what.
There's, I think Deerberg's is the only place that carries it, but there's a, it starts with a T. Is it tofu? It's like a non-dairy sour cream that I mix with. I know you're going to say it's gross, whatever. If I
What's
made
wrong
it
with
for
you? It's just food, man.
If I would make it for you, you would really, actually, really super like it. To be honest with you,
He would not even try it.
And then
if you tried it without knowing, is what I'm saying.
if you made me try, hey, look, I got this French onion dip, and I tried it, and you went, hey, man, this is tofu. I go, huh?
Lucky me.
You would.
What?
You would be mad at him.
You'd fall a couple pegs in my book.
But what?
I
It's
would
just
never.
food.
You would be mad at
In a
him.
million years, I would never give it to you without telling you.
Thank you.
But I'm telling you that you would actually love it.
And
Jeff-
I believe you.
Jeff, I have some bad news about Clancy's. There's actually currently a recall in their cinnon apple chips.
Damn it!
Oh.
Which I
Nobody
never
buys
get,
those
though.
anyway,
nobody
so
gets-
we're
nobody
fine.
gets
We're
Okay.
actually
Yeah,
recalling
according to
them
those
because
people.
nobody's buying.
It's funny though.
When it comes to Super Bowl commercials, who are the more well-known companies that put out these great, big, epic Super Bowl commercials?
Beer, car, beer, cars, and e-trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Movies.
company.
specifically, when talking
What
specifics,
company? Beer.
when you're talking specifics,
AB.
Oh, okay.
AB. Yeah.
I thought you were-
Budweiser.
yeah,
Budweiser.
yeah, okay.
Always the next day, you know, when you talk about the top commercials, Budweiser's always in the mix as far as the best go.
Absolutely.
Budweiser Super Bowl commercials have always attracted attention, whether you like them or not. Yeah, there's been what are some of the big campaigns? The Bud Bowl, remember the Bud Bowl back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Budweiser frogs, the Clydesdales, the sentimental animal commercials, and their recent attempts to tackle bigger issues like immigration. Well, you ain't gonna have Budweiser to kick around this year. Budweiser not doing a Super Bowl ad.
Now, is that Budweiser, Bud Light, like all of them?
For
I
the
think it's
first
just Budweiser.
For the first time in 37 years, Budweiser won't advertise during the Super Bowl. Instead, they're taking the money that they would have spent on a commercial and using it for good. They said they'll be raising awareness for COVID-19, for the COVID-19 vaccine.
This is interesting.
But the details are a little vague. They're donating some of their airtime throughout 2021 to a, quote, coalition of experts in health, education, and the economy. Now, it doesn't sound like that includes any previously purchased airtime during the Super Bowl. I don't know. And while it does sound like it's a nice gesture to reallocate the money for, ridiculously expensive Super Bowl ads, it's kind of a publicity stunt.
So wait, so is this going to be like PSAs that end with "This was all brought to you by Budweiser"?
Well, the weird thing to me is that the Budweiser ad that they're playing on social media that says they're not going to have an ad on the Super Bowl
Is an ad.
Yeah.
Right.
is an ad. Yes.
Right, so they got this like 90-second, feel-good ad on. They put it on all the digital platforms, which hypes their decision.
The thing about America is we can do anything.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
We can turn
Joe
rooftops
Cocker, tugging at the heartstrings.
into mountaintops. We can turn boundaries.
Listen, this could have been their Super Bowl ad.
Yeah.
Right.
So
This
are they,
could have
This
been it.
is their.
are they
Super
doing
It
Bowl.
this
is their
because they spent all that money on a Super Bowl ad and now they're releasing them early anyway? So now you might as well do your ads like
Exactly.
this, where you're saying, "Hey, it's not the Super Bowl."
Right. Yeah. The new Super Bowl ad
'Cause
is not
all the big
a
guys are
Super
doing
Bowl
it
ad
this year.
Yeah.
All the big guys have left.
That video has already seen, excuse me, it's already been seen a ton of times on YouTube and social media accounts. And Anheuser-Busch still does have 4 minutes of advertising during the game. And to answer your question, Tony, from before, they are expected to use it for other brands like Bud Light, Mick Ultra. They got the Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer. They got Coca-Cola, Hyundai, Audi. I guess, I'm sorry. So Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Mick Ultra Organic Seltzer, Coca-Cola, Hyundai, Audi, Avocados from Mexico, and Pepsi have also announced they're skipping this year's Super Bowl because of COVID-19. Although Pepsi is still sponsoring the halftime show.
I don't watch a ton of football or anything, but is there avocados from Mexico commercials all year long, or is it just for the Super Bowl?
Oh, no,
'Cause
it's all-
the
it's all
only
year
time
long.
I ever see avocados from Mexico
Avocados from
commercials.
Mexico.
I never see them any other time.
Can we zoom out a bit on the Budweiser campaign here? And does that work? I mean, obviously it works, but like the whole the whole nationalism thing. We're talking about a beer here, like a good tasting party beverage, an evening beverage, and the thing about America.
Yeah, but Budweiser's been doing this for
I know.
a long time.
I know, but follow the
And
the
Budweiser's way more than just a drink at this point.
I understand.
You
but
are drinking America when you
right,
crack
and
open.
like what a weird zoom. I mean, try to zoom out as much as you can. What a weird concept. What a weird thing, right?
Yeah.
Think of the copy that we heard right there. And then remember, we're talking about a beer.
Right, but I think to their point,
back,
it's so much more than a beer.
It's a lifestyle.
I know, it's deep.
Lifestyle,
it's
and it's the mountains and the horses.
I know, deep advertising. Deep
tradition.
advertising.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's
all
just
of us
years
have
and
the-
years of spending money to get them to this point.
I totally agree with you. But all of us have the capability to zoom out a little bit and go, wow, man, it's a strange planet we're on.
But if you look at all the commercials right now, from Walmart to Amazon, all of them, it's kind of the same thing where they're, you know, it's getting
which
you on
probably should be a sign, y'all. Maybe that should be a little
wow,
flag.
we're finally coming together. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was saying, guys, you're being sold. Come on now.
But they played lean on me. That's
yeah, you got me there.
I need somebody to lean on.
What?
I'm going to lean on my fellow American.
Yep, because I am not strong right now.
Right.
I need somebody to lean on.
Yes, you are strong.
So all these, so again, all these companies are not doing Super Bowl ads. Coca-Cola, Hyundai, Audi, Avocados, Pepsi. So will this advertising exodus signal a drop in the cost of ad time? Oh, no. The cost of a 30-second slot on the Super Bowl is expected to be about $5.6 million.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. I don't know what that sound was, Tony, but
That was Jew wow.
Nasal.
I mean, you said 30 seconds, 5.6 million. That noise was warranted.
Have we released our video yet about not having a Super Bowl ad? Have we done that yet?
Yeah, traditionally, we don't do one.
Okay.
But we're not doing
We're not doing one this year. Yeah,
no.
Again, we're not going to do
As
one
is
this year.
tradition.
Yeah,
But the press
as is
release
tradition.
hasn't gone out yet.
No,
Right,
no,
yeah.
yeah. COVID. And I think, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the Budweiser thing. Again, them putting out this ad is their ad. So
Yeah, Scott's totally right. I mean, what was it last year? Or maybe it's been a few years now where they release them early, and we're watching the Super Bowl ads with weeks before the
I
Super
like
Bowl
to be
ad.
surprised during the Super Bowl. I
I
like that.
hate that. I hate the early release.
Well, they got some of these things out now.
Yeah.
I know Jeff's going to talk about it in a crap on.
Don't look at the blog today, then.
So, Forbes magazine revealed the highest paid federal employees in the entire country. I know this. Dr. Fauci makes $417,000 a year. $417,608 a year.
And that doesn't include, like, his OnlyFans, right?
I guess Dr. Fauci is the highest paid federal employee in the entire country. So that's even more than the president, who makes $400,000. His colleague, Dr. Deborah Birx, made $305,000. That tops the vice presidential salary. Senators and members of the House of Representatives make $174,000 a year, although the House Speaker will earn $223,000. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts makes $270,000. And a 4-star military general pulls down $268,000 a year. I found that fascinating.
Yeah. 268 doesn't compare to all the other stuff, but he does get free clothes. The general does.
Yeah, a couple gets. It's funny. I guess back in August, Matthew McConaughey interviewed Dr. Fauci, and he asked him if he had millions of dollars invested in COVID vaccines. And here's Dr. Fauci from back in August.
Do you have millions of dollars invested in a vaccine?
Matthew, no. I got zero. I'm a government worker. I have a government salary. That's it.
All right.
Pretty good government salary, if you ask me.
Decent.
Yeah. Highest paid. Now, a large chunk of America had the same thought last year. If I'm sitting at home doing nothing, I might as well be hammered. And an annual report on drug and alcohol use just came out, and most of the polling was done early last year, before COVID hit. But they also did a follow-up survey to see what's changed during the pandemic. And it turns out 4 in 10 people are drinking more than they were a year ago. Just some quick stats here. Before COVID hit, the average American got drunk 27 times a year. Does that not seem like a lot? That's before.
Depends on
Before
the
COVID
definition.
hit, The average American got drunk 27 times a year.
So every other weekend.
Yeah, as I said, it's half the year you're hammered.
Does that not seem like a lot?
Half the year.
Well, I don't know. Okay, so include holidays. You do every other weekend plus the holidays. I got some friends that I think are beating that pretty.
Depending on what we're talking about. Drunk. What's
pretty
drunk?
easily.
You know.
When I was drinking, I was definitely beating those numbers.
Yeah.
You think so? See, because you were not a drinker unless you were a drunker.
Yeah, Tony was a binge drinker.
I mean, there was.
I mean, doing it 27 times.
Well, if you think about it, so every Tuesday, every Sunday, I went and played trivia, and I would have a couple beers.
Yeah, but you weren't drunk.
I wasn't drunk. You're right. You're right.
Just maintain a nice buzz.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I think you were averaging probably 10 or less drunk.
Yeah, but when he drank, though, it was like 20 beers.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it counts 2 or 3 times over, but still, you know, I don't think it was 27. But I mean, I got plenty of friends that I think on an average would probably be about every other weekend.
Scotland and England topped the list, by the way, as far as average times drunk at just under 34 times a year.
Wow.
I definitely have friends that blow these numbers out of the water.
The global average is 21.2 times a year. Globally. So 1 out of 3 times we get drunk, we end up regretting it. And women are more likely to regret drinking than men. And the top reasons we regret drinking are, bad hangovers, saying something you wouldn't have said normally, getting into an argument or a fight. And 43% of people worldwide have been drinking more since the pandemic hit. The top reasons: there's more time to drink, we're just bored, and if somebody you live with is drinking more, chances are you are too.
Man, think about the exact opposite of this. And everybody, and if you haven't, everybody knows somebody that's been hurt monetarily by the pandemic, whether it's pay cut or, stuff like that, losing jobs. I know somebody very, very well who's many, many, many years sober. Many years sober. And when you have the problems with losing a job or all, pay cut, stuff like that, everybody deals with it by drinking.
Yeah.
People that are sober can't. It's really rough on those people.
Yeah, if you notice, a lot of the cheaper beers, the cheaper, you buy a 36 pack or whatever, that stuff was gone from stores.
Yeah, the cheaper beers.
The cheaper beers.
I mean, think about coming to work on a Friday and you have a work meeting, a stand-up meeting in the hallway, and the boss says, "Hey, man, things are rough. We're going to have to do this, 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 and this." And everybody goes, "Hey, let's go out and have some drinks, man, and deal with this."
I went on. There is a new term for you. Somebody guess what pangry is? Pangry, P-A-N-G-R-Y. What is pangry?
Angry when you're...
There's no more pancakes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or when... Hangry. Has it something to do with pooping?
No.
When you're hurt,
pretty
you
much
get
anything?
more angry?
No. Tony,
when you get mad at somebody that's panhandling.
No.
Oh, that's good.
Pangry is a new term to describe the feeling you get when you see somebody who's not taking the pandemic as seriously as you are.
Oh.
Pangry. See a lot of pangry people on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Lots of pangry people on social media.
Lots of pangry people on social media, yeah. Oh, they're out there. Yeah. And they make themselves known, yeah.
Gotta let you know, I am upset with the way you are living your life.
Yeah, I keep my panger inside.
Let the panger build up.
Yeah, once the panger gets up to a certain level, then I blow my top.
Right.
But how about this one? A vaccine chaser. Tell me what a vaccine chaser is.
I'm assuming it's somebody that's...
Chasing...
Yep. Only dating people that have been vaccinated.
No, that's a good one.
Good.
That's a good try there. But a vaccine chaser, these are people who have been going to vaccination sites near closing time, hoping they could get a leftover dose, even though they're not eligible for the vaccine yet.
Right. One of the.
Oh, so like that woman in Florida, that got yelled at.
Right. So, and I found this a fascinating story. More and more stories of leftover vaccines being given to bystanders and are giving hope to those who are not eligible for the shots yet.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this isn't a bad thing.
Healthcare workers are increasingly faced with the decision of whether to toss out unused vaccine doses or give them to the nearest warm body.
Yeah, so these vaccine chasers are actually probably a great idea.
So I read this quote by one of these vaccine chasers. The moral question of getting it before somebody else was outweighed by the fact that there are doses being wasted.
Yeah, which is an absolute tragedy.
Now, I know this is happening a lot out in the Los Angeles area, and the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health said, hey, there are no official, like, standby lines. Like, you're not going to queue up in a standby line.
It should be like a cell phone lot, like at the airport.
And they do not advise people to show up to vaccination sites in the hopes of getting a leftover vaccine at the end of the day. They don't like you doing that. I don't know if that's happening around here. But if you're thinking about doing something like this, now these would be doses that would go to, you make an appointment, you go, these would be, all right, somebody didn't show up for their dose, so now we got all these doses left over. There's a less than 10% no-show rate countrywide for those with valid vaccination appointments.
Less than 10%?
Less than 10%.
That's good.
So most people who have an appointment keep the appointment. But there are stories of people, like, hey, leftovers, and instead of throwing them out.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that. I can understand if it's trouble, if it's creating some sort of flow trouble or something like that, that sucks. But I'd much rather have somebody. It's double good. A, something isn't being wasted, and B, somebody else is vaccinated out there.
Yeah, as long as they get out of line when it's their turn. Yeah, because remember yesterday I was talking about how, you get vaccinated now when it's not your turn because there's a leftover one, better than throwing it away.
Yeah, but they
totally
don't want people,
agree.
They don't want people showing up.
No. I'm just setting an example. Moon gets an extra vaccine, but then later on down the line when it's your turn, you need to go, hey, I already got one. Take mine. As opposed to just it sitting there, because that's what stops the line, is when people don't reply to the email saying, hey, your vaccine's ready. Come get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess what happened to the health minister of the country of Sri Lanka, who once said magic potions created by a sorcerer were the best COVID vaccine?
Let's see. What could happen to him?
He's
on a new show called Karma.
Sinus infection?
No, she just tested positive for the COVID.
So it didn't work.
No, the health minister had publicly drank and endorsed this magic potion, shown to be just honey and nutmeg. I was in the cupboard the whole time.
Hey, I'm going to drink this for COVID. It worked because I got it.
The sorcerer said it would be a lifelong inoculation against the virus. She also poured a pot of quote unquote blessed water into a riverbank back in November after another sorcerer told her it would end the pandemic. Yep, that all worked, huh?
Silly.
Yep. And finally, if you think that nasal swab COVID test is invasive, look out, because in Beijing, China, some hospitals have started doing rectal swabs for COVID tests. Yeah.
Is that right?
Are they switching out with different swabs?
I was going to say, we're not using the same ones, are we? Oh, man.
That's going to be difficult when you go to do the drive-through testing.
Nah, just stick your butt out the window. Yeah. I guess some scientists say it could be more accurate if you do it that way. Studies have shown that the virus survives longer in the anus or poopy than those taken from upper body tracts. And for some silent carriers, the virus may be present in their throats for 3 to 5 days, allowing some tests to provide false negative results. I don't know.
What's the movie where the guy's in the doctor's office or something, and the guy's got like 3 thermometers, and like, all right, you got to put this one in your ear, this one in your mouth, and this one in your...
Idiocracy.
Oh yeah, yeah. He goes, "Oh shoot, I mixed them up. I think this one goes in your mouth." He's like, "Ah."
All right, that is your news. And now you know everything you need to know for the day, right?
Pretty much it.
I got you all caught up. Nothing else in the world is happening. You are all caught up. Jeff's got your emails after the break at 7:31. It's Tuesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff coming at you.
Your point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Roadwork 270 westbound before Elizabeth Avenue. Left lane closed there. Stalled vehicle 270 northbound past Gravois. Right shoulder affected. And 44 eastbound at Park Avenue. There's a stalled vehicle. Right shoulder's affected there. Your point forecast today, cloudy, high 37. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low 25. Right now it's 36 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Guys, are you lacking in anything? Are you lacking in energy, motivation? You got that thing that you got to do, for maybe it's for your job, but you're just like, I don't know if I can muster up 100%, and you just want to attack it. You want to be a go-getter. You know that you have it in you, but it's just not there for some reason. Talk to Mentality. Mentality Health is a man-specific clinic designed to make sure that you are performing, looking, and feeling your very best. 100% no matter what age. This isn't an age thing. 2020 has taken way too much out of us, and you want to make sure that you hit the ground running here in 2021 with 100%. Whether it's that thing that you got on your schedule that you just want to hit, but you keep putting it off, or maybe it's your family that you're taking care of, or your job, or your employer, whatever it is, you want to be 100%. It doesn't matter what age you are. Low testosterone can be an issue with any guy, but there's something else may be going on. Get into Mentality. Talk to the board-certified physicians there. Amazing staff. They're going to provide a complete physical exam, consultation, and a complete blood panel with results in the very first visit. Their services can be covered by insurance, so you got that, and you can be the very best for you, your family, by having more energy and a better attitude. If you're lacking anywhere, I mean anywhere, if it's libido, if it's your mind you feel slipping a little bit, maybe it is your body. Get in and talk to them. See if you have low T. See if you have low vitamins. Anything else going on, but. Even if you're feeling great, get in and get checked just to make sure. Talk to Mentality. Talk to the best of the best. Check them out online as well, lowtusa.com.
Look what we got! The two winners. Yeah! We've got the weapons. Oh boy! This is what you get for winning. Woo!
Well, let me see if there's a regulation. Let me see if there's regulation.
No, you don't get to touch the baseball.
I want to see if the regulation.
There he is.
All right. Time to suit up.
This is hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. Can you still see my nipples? Yep. Jeff. No. You don't have to take the clothes off, just put them on over the clothes. Oh, over the top. Riz. Mike TV from Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah. Does he look like a jerk face?
We can do this, right? We can do this? Yeah. Oh, he threw it in my face! Ow! Hey! Lower! Ow! Oh, Jesus!
Hey, remember when you said you were going to burn my house down?
Hey! Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
So let's do this. Fine. Let's do this. You know what they said? I'm going to be as dark as that.
Going. Hey everybody, let's go. Where I'm going.
I feel that. Let's do it. I look at it. Look at it. He's spraying. He's spraying.
It's happening.
There it is. Nice.
Oh, you look great.
One coat. Look at you. Look at me.
I can't. Do you have a tampon yet?
vacation.
We need a bit more jersey. We need a bit more.
Oh my God. Hey, where'd you vacation? The equator? Listen, what am I gonna do? It gets way darker than this.
It gets way darker. Oh,
And now reality set in.
no, I chose that color. She's like, no.
By the way, here, get that. Did we choose this color?
Nope, I did.
There we go.
All right. Ta-da! 3 coats. Woo, boy. Somebody got some sun. Isn't he nice and subtle? You're feeling what I'm feeling right now. That's why I call him a dickhead, because he does that. I mean, what's it, a week out of my life?
Yeah. I need a great sport.
Coat number 4. Oh, need lotion up. Do a little moisturize and lotion. I don't want to be blotchy. No. Oh my God. Oh boy.
All right, let me tell you about my insurance agent. That's Tracy Bibb at Allstate Insurance, and she is the best. And she got all my policies. I'm covered fully through Tracy. And when I made the switch, let's talk about auto insurance for a second. When I made the switch, I was able to save a couple $100 off my premiums every year. So all you have to do is pick up the phone, call Tracy, 314-352-4494. Call Tracy and go, hey, I would like a no-obligation quote on my auto policy. And she crunch the numbers, take a couple minutes. All right, here's how much it's going to be. Oh, look at this. I could save some money. I could save some money every year. Or, all right, not going to work out, fine. But at least you know. And odds are she could save you money. She's a great agent, and accidents do happen. You want to be prepared. You want to make sure you cover the right way. But you owe it yourself and your budget. Shop around a little bit. Call Tracy. And if you're afraid of breaking up with your current insurance person, she'll do it for you. No problem. 314-352-4494 or text the word quote to 65780. She'll get you all set up. Life insurance, homeowners policies, renters policies, motorcycles, boats, Illinois side, Missouri side, she got you. 314-352-4494. It's Tracy Bibb. It's Allstate Insurance. Are you in good hands?
It's Drew Lynch, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Hey, happy birthday, Riz.
So I guess tonight it's the Blues in Vegas?
Yes,
in Vegas?
Correct.
Time's the game start.
Yep. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Okay, maybe I'll catch a period. Going to be interesting. I'm sure a lot of people got this game circled on the calendar. First time seeing Alex Pietrangelo in a Vegas uniform.
Yep. Should be good.
Oh, you look good with the number 7. Yeah, we've moved on, though.
Yes.
Yeah, Ryan has taken your spot.
We're not watching you at all that you're 5-1.
No,
not at all.
No. We're not the jealous ex-girlfriend, are we?
No, we're not scrolling your Instagram at all.
No, we're not.
Nuh-uh.
We're not. So I see, Alex, you're doing okay out here.
That's good, cause
no, we're doing fine too.
Yeah.
We got we've got a new friend Tori. He's here and but let's remember the good times. Remember that time we had on Market Street? Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Big trophy.
We had fun.
Parade and all that stuff.
We had fun. Yeah. Did you guys get your pictures to promotions for your cardboard cutout for Enterprise Center?
Yes.
I will soon.
You didn't do yours.
Not yet. We'll do it today.
Tony, you do yours?
Yep.
You owe me $20?
You are a son of a bitch.
Well, why didn't you tell me? I'd have split it with you.
I said there was no way you did it.
Person.
First of all, there's a way. It just
20.
likely.
Oh, that's a
$1.
$1. Sorry.
We bet
I'll
20.
take, I'll take the one.
What was the bet? Was the bet that Moon didn't do it, or I
said
didn't
he
do
did
it?
You gonna
I
split-
said,
you gonna split it
I
with me?
said Moon wouldn't do it.
First of all, wouldn't do it, or just haven't
Didn't
hasn't
do
done
it.
it yet.
Hadn't done it yet.
Hadn't done it yet. No, I wouldn't do it.
I'll do it.
God.
I said yesterday, hey,
I'll do
make
it
sure you
today.
get your picture to promotions.
Yeah,
We
I
have the
will.
Rizzuto section at Enterprise Center for our cardboard cutouts.
I got it.
I think yesterday was the cutoff.
I
The
wasn't
cutoff for the cardboard
I wasn't
cutout?
allowed to put my jersey on yesterday.
Why were we not allowed? Was it
I don't know.
Mondays?
I'm just kidding, man.
Scott, what about you?
Yep, I took mine yesterday and I didn't send it yet, but I am right now.
So he hasn't done it either.
No, I have the picture. I even
It doesn't
dressed up.
do
for
yours.
I
it.
have pictures too. I'm not sending them over. Yeah, he gets his $20
No way.
back.
I did that for Jeff.
Wait, hold on. Where's my yellow marker?
Come on, man. I thought you'd do it.
I did. Well, I mean, I took the picture.
That is
I
the
got
best.
pictures of me in Blues
Come
gear
on,
too.
man.
So is it just 10?
That is the best.
I can technically send mine before he sends his. Here,
It doesn't matter. I lost the Scott bet.
Send it, Scott. Send it. Hurry.
I am.
I could have been up 40.
Who hit send first? Did you already hit send?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna do a new photo.
Yeah, in the office. You want to make this interesting,
Yeah.
Jeff?
God.
I said, I bet you Moon didn't and King Scott didn't.
Yep. Damn it.
Jeff wanted a piece of that action.
Damn it anyway.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Next time we'll bet who sends the most pictures. What did you send, like 4 or 5 of them?
Mono Tim, who's our promotions coordinator, he's handling all this, and I sent him like 5 pictures.
Yeah.
Like, hey, pick your favorite one.
Here, pick through this.
See, I just don't do things just for entertainment.
Get
It's-
outta
it's
here.
Just
You
for
just
show.
forgot.
Nah, it's just for fodder.
No, I don't believe you.
Nah, it's fodder for the
just
show.
for fodder,
That's a terrible motto to live by. Then
What? It's not.
I
mine.
don't do things just because it's funny.
Liar.
No, it's,
You are a bull
it's not a motto.
effing
It's,
liar.
it's just happens. Yes.
Well, anyway, folks, if you want to win a complimentary fan cutout from the St. Louis Blues to go in the Rizzuto section, just go to 1057thepoint.com. All the details are on there, and your chance to, purchase one. Make sure you use code Rizzuto at checkout, Rizzuto. Use code Rizzuto at checkout, and your cutout will be put in the Rizzuto section at Enterprise Center, along with the cardboard likenesses of, for right now, Jeff, myself, and Tony.
And now me.
And now, okay. Do you have any Blues gear here?
Here, no, I don't. Well, I mean, we have that shirt right there. You want me to just put that on and go for it?
I have blue sunglasses. You can put them on.
We could do it today, so you don't forget.
Nah, see, I want to do it in my,
Oh, come
winter
on.
classic jersey.
Well, you have to make sure you do it.
Well, why don't you want to call me later? and remind
No.
me?
You're an adult.
Hey Siri,
I got
set
my
an
own
alarm
things.
for a
I got
picture.
my own things to do.
Set an alarm to be an adult later and remember what to do.
Hey, there's no shame in that. I set my alarm yesterday for that.
I totally did. I absolutely set an alarm. And Tim grabbed me on the way out, and I said, I will do it as soon as I get home. And I set myself an alarm. You got it.
All right. What time did you put?
Well, I didn't put anything because I started hearing Jeff, and I said, absolutely setting an alarm for
Boobs. Boobs.
Let's get to some of your
Damn it,
emails.
it's not looking up the boobs.
God, I'm pissed I lost that $20, Scott. Damn it. I would have bought you lunch, too. Way to blow it.
But at least I did half of it.
Nope.
That should only be $10 you
The
lost.
college payment is going to be made now.
Yeah. Now you,
Or you already said let's get to some
Yeah,
emails?
let's get to some
All right.
emails.
Hey, have you guys ever seen when someone has ear pods in and they slightly pull one of them out because they just farted and they want to see if anybody heard it or not?
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't have these things. Apparently, it's like you pull one out and you see if they made too much noise when they farted.
I mean, that's like if you have headphones on. Just like, hey, was that audible? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like whenever someone is slightly pulling down their mask, it's the same thing, but just to make sure it doesn't smell.
Oh, man.
that's hilarious.
It's already out there.
Yeah. Who cares if
What's
it smells
gonna be
now?
is
It's
gonna
out
be.
there. It's out there.
You ever fart with headphones on? You go, I hope that was not that loud.
Constantly on planes.
On planes, yeah.
Yeah.
On planes. On a plane. You go, man, I hope.
And you know what I hope for? Nothing. I don't care. It's a plane.
Well, I care. It's I don't like it done to me.
Well, I'm not dropping bombs or nothing.
Sometimes that air pressure, does something to the guts.
Sure, but I mean, you know, for the most part, you got a good guess on, if it's going to affect others or not. Right?
And we were on our way back from Paris to Chicago, and that's a long flight, and somebody was dropping bombs. And I said, man, somebody's got like an intestinal issue. And come to find out, it was my daughter.
Wow. And that's how she was diagnosed, right?
That's amazing.
I hope her future boyfriend's here. Here's this podcast. 9 hours of toots. Next.
Good morning, gentlemen, and Riz. Catching up on the podcast and heard you guys talking about movies that always make you cry. Immediately thought of the movie Hachiko? Hachiko. Hachiko.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about yesterday. Yeah.
Even though you guys didn't say this movie, you guys ended up talking about the movie when you talked about the dog collar, blah, blah, blah. This movie really hits home for me. I just lost my Akita 2 years ago.
Okay. That's you said the Aikido.
Yeah. Hachiko's good, man.
Is it the subtitles?
No, man. There's a couple, but the American one that they're probably talking about is Richard Gere. It's full-blown U.S. It has nothing to do with it's just the story, and then they put it in Pennsylvania or something. But the real dog was in Tokyo, and you can see the statue and everything. It's pretty cool thing.
Somebody brought up this dog movie yesterday when we had the topic. Brought it up to me off the air. What's the one where it's A Dog's Life? Is that Dennis Quaid?
Oh, yeah.
Where the dog dies and then it gets reincarnated.
I don't know that one.
Is that the one I'm talking about? Or they were talking about, Tony?
That is a Dennis Quaid movie, is A Dog's Life, and apparently it's super sad.
My daughter was talking about
It's almost like Homeward Bound.
My daughter was talking about my dog Skip being super sad.
My dog Skip. What was that one?
It's a Jack Russell. I don't. I've never seen it, but it was 2000 or 2001. I think it's Frankie Muniz is like a kid.
Yeah.
How about this one? An American Tale with Fievel.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ooh, somewhere out there. Ooh.
By the way, this emailer, this is a good email, nice topic, seems like a nice person, right? Level-headed person. They end their email with "Love the show, 3 out of 5 stars. Shoes off in a movie theater is not weird."
Oh, it is, you monster.
100% weird. The worst.
Ugh.
We were getting along. We were doing so well here.
Yeah.
My lady said that the last time she went to a movie theater, like right before they were shut down, she went by herself and she saw the movie and some guy got a ticket and it was like, the assigned seats right next to her. And literally he took his shoes off, had no socks on, and then put his foot on her recliner.
Oh, no.
Nice.
That's nice.
Oh, that warrants an excuse me.
Yeah.
She said there was like plenty of seats in the row too, but he sat right next to her.
Oh, you scumbag. Oh, why am I seething with anger? Just hearing that story. Oh, next.
Received a call Sunday evening from an old neighbor from back in my high school days. He reached out and said he wanted to apologize. I said, okay. This was 25 years ago.
Years ago.
They actually put that in the email. Someone took my dad's truck in the middle of the night, always unlocked, and all my friends knew you didn't need a key to start it. It was an old Ford Ranger. Anyway, they drove all over the neighborhoods in Dad's stolen vehicle, common grounds, baseball fields, did lots of damage. I guess they tried to wash it as best that they could. There was grass and mud everywhere, so of course they still got the fingers were pointed at our emailer. So somebody else took the vehicle, his dad's vehicle, brought it back, and then he was blamed for it.
Oh, wow.
This was 25 years ago.
Years ago.
Bless me.
I swore to everyone up and down it wasn't me. To this day, I don't think people believe me. Anyway, this old neighbor listened to your guys' Friday show about dumb things we did as a kid, heard Jeff's story about how he apologized to somebody from the past, and he said because of that, he reached out to me and apologized.
Made amends, huh? Got it off his chest.
How crazy is that?
He got off the Steve Buscemi list in Billy Madison.
How about that? I had an old neighbor recently get in touch with me. Like an old friend from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Get in touch with me. Like, randomly, it was a couple Sundays ago. Like, hey, they somehow got my phone number and said, hey, it's Eric from up the street. I go, oh, my God, what's Eric? He goes, yeah, I drove by your old apartment. You know, just kind of thought of you. Thought I'd drop you a line. I haven't spoke to the guy in man, it was 18 years, 19 years.
Damn.
He goes, hey, what's going on? I go, yeah, I got a dog named Cat and 152 acres with cows on it.
He goes, I'm sorry, obviously it's the wrong number.
He goes, what? I go, yeah, it's that's me now.
Get you once you get out here, get you.
And then he stopped texting me. I don't know. Next.
This person is a trapper, and we're talking about coyotes being in the wrong spot, or we're in their spot, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a trapper. Mainly at the moment, I'm targeting coyotes. The reason why they are moving into subdivisions is because they are breeding, and nobody is harvesting in that area due to restrictions and lack of free trappers. Coyotes are territorial, and when kicked out of the packs, they must move on. I'm trapping one farm right now in a season for a friend, and so far, there are 300 acres, and so far they've trapped 13 coyotes.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of coyotes.
That's a lot of coyotes. Sure.
I think I had some stat yesterday. It was there have been only like 2 recorded, instances of coyotes killing a human within the past 100 years. So chances are you'll be okay.
It's funny, since our coyote
But you're
conversation.
small dogs, though.
Right. Yeah, small dogs, you got to be careful, man. But since our conversation the other day about the coyotes, I was out in the woods last handful of days, obviously, and every time I see brown legs, every time I see 4 brown legs, even though I know that they're deer, 2 seconds later I go, coyote. Oh, okay, no deer. Okay,
yeah.
we're good. Okay. Oh, there's no coyote. No, that's deer.
No.
White fluffy tail. Okay.
Isn't it weird how a trapper would say that something they're going after is harvested?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Weird way of putting it. Harvested. All right, next.
So a worker and I were discussing a bathroom being tore up. Everybody just dig in.
Like the construction being done?
Nope. Tore up while sitting down. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
There's no real
Like a bathroom being redone?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, renovations.
Yeah, from the inside of the toilet out, I
Okay.
guess. There's no real great way of saying this, but the person left the toilet all on the inside of the bowl. The rest was flushed, but it was all mushed about, if you will, in the toilet. Right?
How are we describing this, Tony?
Are you talking about like there's a smear?
Yeah.
A smear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a shredded tire thrown in there or something.
Okay. This
Workplace.
is going to be our last email, by the way. Just so you know.
Forever.
Well, yeah, do no longer email the show. Workplace etiquette. Should you attempt to clean the inside of the bowl if there's no toilet wand to do so? Like, this is at work.
Okay,
What do you
I get what he's
do?
saying
With
now.
what?
Right. I don't know. What do you use? Do you do the glove?
Oh, God, no.
You do the toilet glove?
No.
Toilet paper glove?
Oh,
Waste the glove.
Huh?
Don't waste the glove.
No. He's saying you just roll it. Like basically
was joking.
make your hand look like a boxing glove.
No.
Tony, that was another joke of his we didn't recognize.
Right over the head.
What do you do, though? What do you do? Walk around the rest of the day with one sock on?
No.
No.
You just leave it. You leave it.
We don't
What?
create
Oh,
two
sorry.
problems.
You leave it.
You leave it and then you let the morning show on 105.7 The Point talk about you.
Yeah, there you go.
Who would clean it? Would you, Jeff? You would.
I probably would.
You would?
Yeah.
With no toilet wand?
Yeah, I mean, if you flush
And then you quickly...
and then, well, no, yeah, if you flush and while there's no water, you could wipe it. You know, it's kind of like while the tide's
no.
out.
Oh, no.
You're right in the sand
Oh,
while the
no.
tide's out and before
Oh,
it comes
no.
in.
No, I'm not getting that close to somebody's duty. No way.
No, but it's your
No,
own.
he's not saying
This is
somebody, he's saying
own.
yours.
This is
Oh, your own.
Yeah.
Does
your
change-
He's saying you did the crime. Now, do
Okay.
you put in the time?
That does change things a
Oh, that
little.
does change it. I got the wrong idea there. I thought you were cleaning somebody else's.
No. This is
No,
you
no, no,
going
no,
in
no.
at work and you messing it up and you just walk away. Because we've talked about before.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Where
that's
people
different.
have
That's a
left
different
it
story.
before.
Yeah, but still, it is a work toilet, so you're not just cleaning it up yourself.
No. But you can also just throw toilet paper back in the toilet and flush again, and that usually can hit some of those spots. When it
Yeah,
goes
you're
down.
right.
And it's easier.
You're
Call
right.
a professional and take a look at your diet.
Yeah.
Listen, sometimes
I mean,
things
if you
happen.
just real fast put your hand in the toilet real fast and just went
Yeah, I
like
guess
that
you
and then
could.
washed your
Oh,
hand.
man, I don't know. I've never had this situation happen. Usually,
I think you still just leave it.
Usually 2 flushes will take care of the problem. We have some pretty high-powered toilets here.
Yeah. Yeah, if you hit it 3 times and it's still there, it's a maintenance call, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just walk away.
Walk away.
Walk away, and hopefully it'll kind of soak, and then next flush or 2 will get rid of it. Oh boy! Okay,
Man,
we're finished.
Man, yep.
Like soaking the dishes.
Yeah.
Oh God,
man.
Yum.
Walk away.
Oh, who had scrambled eggs?
Oh, what? Scrambled eggs do that to you, huh?
In the pan, I mean, because you put the pan in the sink.
Okay. Jeff's got crap on next. It is 7:58. It's Tuesday. Another look at your traffic and weather, Jeff, coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Exit closed 70 westbound to Air Flight Drive. Use an alternate route there. Also, accident 70 westbound past Florissant Road. Right lane closed there. Your point forecast today. Cloudy, high 37 tonight. Mostly cloudy, low about 25. Right now it's 36 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Jeff, what do you got?
What are we spending on streaming and how much has it gone up? Netflix has a new feature courtesy of them getting all up in your business, and one of the most talked about marriages ever in Hollywood is coming to Hulu.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday all next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there.
Ooh, listen to that. Ooh, God. Ooh. There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back, 'cause I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that. I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood. And now I'm standing here looking at you. I'm wondering what the hell you're gonna do with those Dr. Pepper eyes and your bubblegum hair. Yeah, I'm standing right here. I remember how I held you so right. I remember that Saturday night, do you? There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back. I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that. I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood. And whatever your progress, yeah, look, I know that you'll be fine, because I hope you're happy, even if you're not mine. I remember when the world was ours to take. I remember you next to me. I remember you with every breath I take. You'll always have a piece of me. I remember that. Try to remember that, but I remember every word that we spoke. You're right here next to me. I remember how we tried and we tried. We tried everything. Try to remember that. But I just hope you're happy. Yeah. I said, I just hope you're happy. Come on, sing it. I hope you're happy. Everyone, I hope you're good. All right, St. Louis, I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood. Look, I know that you'll be fine. St. Louis, baby, I hope you're happy. Even if you're not mine, I just hope you're happy.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and
This is not good.
All right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh God.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, left cheek. 1, 2. Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a bitch! That was crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey!
Was that 3? That was 4? All right.
They were in the same puddle, left cheek twice. God bless America.
Oh crap!
I hate to say I'm getting good at this, but
Oh
I think I'm getting
man,
good at
that
this.
oh dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst it's felt.
He is really getting good at it.
Oh dude, that's the worst ever.
Jeff's an expert marksman.
With an
Jeff, you
airsoft
found your
rifle.
thing, man.
I did. I
that's
finally
the
found my
best.
calling.
All right, give
It's
him a
my-
hash mark.
It's my special purpose.
Wow,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
Patrico's got
4
4.
marks.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Don't forget to make your picks, 1057thepoint.com/picks. The Riz Show Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch the Riz Show ass cam here, it's just him doing like a rocking ship, just back and forth, a rocking chair. He's he grabs it and then he lurches forward and then he's
Well, here comes the fourth one.
he just keeps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, my fly's down. I just
I saw your flies down, too.
You saw it on the camera.
Bommarito Automotive Group has been Missouri's #1 automotive group for a very, very long time. They've got a bunch of different locations, so whether you are down south, whether you're out west, whether you're up north, they've got you a location near you and 16 service centers as well. It's absolutely incredible what they can do for you at Bommarito Automotive Group. Finally, now you can buy a pre-owned vehicle worry-free with peace of mind. Motor Trend certified vehicles powered by Bommarito are available for you, again, at all the locations and online at bommarito.com. That's a comprehensive nationwide warranty that does cover engine and powertrain. It covers brakes and electrical, AC, suspension, electronics, and more on cars up to 100,000 miles at absolutely no extra charge. The best back pre-owned vehicles in America are Motor Trend certified vehicles powered by Bommarito. It's where I got my truck. I know many other people have gone to Bommarito and gotten themselves a brand new vehicle, and now you can have yourselves a Bommarito vehicle. Again, over 12,000 vehicles in stock online right now. You can shop 24/7 at bommarito.com. And again, don't forget to just go to any of the Bommarito locations. It's Bommarito Automotive Group, where price sells cars.
You want to put ketchup on? I tell you what, I've been in radio for a long time, and I don't know why I'm more nervous for this.
I don't know either.
For this than I think anything we've ever done.
You know, he brought 2. You want to write Moon another
Well,
$250 check?
Now, people have eaten these before. I mean, you've seen Fear Factor. You've seen over at Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
I think to get into Fright Fest.
Yeah, they have.
Hey there, this is comedian Nikki Glazer, St. Louis native, and you're listening to my favorite show, The Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Riz.
All right, Rich, you want to show
Oh,
him,
well,
welcome back
to
the program.
So
in about an hour, we'll talk to Vicki Cornell, who is the wife of the late, great, legendary Chris Cornell. There was a covers record put out back in December. I think it was a surprise, like, hey, surprise, we got this. And we'll talk about the record. We'll talk about the recording. We'll talk about if there's more Chris Cornell material coming out anytime soon. Going to have a pretty cool conversation, I think. Looking forward to it. All right, today is January the 26th. Back in the day, 237 years ago, 1784, Benjamin Franklin. You may have heard of him, old Ben Franklin. He wrote a letter to his daughter supporting the turkey as America's national symbol. He complained that the eagle was a bird of bad moral character, and the turkey was more respectable. 103 years ago, 1918, President Herbert Hoover, who was the head of the Food Administration during Woodrow Wilson's presidency, called for Meatless Tuesday and Wheatless Wednesday to help curb the war effort overseas. 51 years ago, 1970, Simon and Garfunkel released their final record, Bridge Over Troubled Water, featuring that title track and a song called The Boxer, which is one of my faves.
Beautiful song.
44 years ago, 1977, Fleetwood Mac's original lead guitarist, Peter Green, arrested and later committed to a mental hospital after he pulled a shotgun on his accountant for sending him too many royalty checks.
What?
Yeah,
Stop
for sending too
paying
many
me.
royalty checks.
Wow.
33 years ago, 1988, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera opened on Broadway. It's now the longest-running show in Broadway history. 23 years ago, 1998, President Clinton uttered the now infamous words, "I want to say one thing to the American people. I did not have sexual relations with that woman," pause, Monica Lewinsky. That was 23 years ago. 14 years ago, 2006, Oprah confronted author James Fry on national television for lying about his life in his memoir, A Million Little Pieces. Boy, that was some awkward TV, wasn't it?
Man,
I don't remember that.
So this guy, it was like on Oprah's book club or something, and she read it and then talked about it, and I mean sold
Oh, man, it was the
millions of
thing.
copies, and it turns out the guy BS'd the whole thing.
Yeah, it was.
And she found out.
She found out, brought him on the show, and basically
Just ripped him apart.
ripped him apart and made him admit that it was not real.
And who was that again? That was
James Fry was the guy's name.
And what show was it on?
Oprah.
What happened to her?
She went on to
do other things.
11 years ago,
She's in landscaping.
Well, she opened up a franchise of car washes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
2010, Avatar became the highest-grossing film of all time. The previous record holder, Titanic, also directed by James Cameron. And 1 year ago today, 2020, Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash, along with his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 7 other people. That's going to be one of those. I remember where I was when I found out that Kobe Bryant died in the helicopter crash. Where were you? Remember?
No.
You don't?
I was in St. Louis.
Yeah, I think I was with Moon in St. Louis.
We were at Veta, the soccer place, off of Manchester. That's where I was. Great story, huh?
Yeah.
That was a cool story. I just told a really cool story there.
Scored 2 goals that you scored 2 goals that day, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened back in the day.
I was at Veta to expound on it on Manchester.
Great story, Riz. Okay. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
So remember we've talked about in the past, like, hey, man, don't go to social media and promise stuff unless you're really going to, hey, I'm losing 40 by 40. I'm losing 40 pounds by the time I'm 40 years old. You know, that sort of thing, right? Well, back in November, a young man named Kodak Black tweeted that if Donald Trump got him out of prison, he would donate $1 million to a charity within 1 year.
And what happened? Donald Trump pardoned him.
Sure did. That tweet that he said, hey, I'll donate $1 million to a charity within a year is now gone off of the interwebs.
He removed the tweet?
Yeah, so I don't know if he's going back on the promise or whatever, but people started calling him out on it.
Oh, no, he's probably going back on it.
Yeah, his attorney responded, this is great, his attorney responded that the tweet was, quote, not appropriate in the first place.
How about my account was hacked? My account was hacked. I don't know what happened.
But and I'm going to see if you give the same reaction that I thought when I read the attorney's. Here's the attorney's quote. Instead of harping on a young black man and how much charity he does, why don't you take a look at the amount of charity the writers of these articles do?
Yeah, but they didn't say they would donate. They didn't say they'd donate $1 million if they were pardoned.
I'm sitting here reading a story. I didn't say, you know, several months ago, if this happened, or would happen. The writers didn't say they're going to donate $1 million.
Yeah, he did.
That's almost like them saying, I know you are, but what am I?
Right. Yeah. And he has donated he has given out over $150,000 to various causes.
Which is great.
And he's only been out of jail for 5 days.
That's all well and good, but he's being called out on the tweet.
Right.
So
he's being called out on the tweet, yeah. Darius Rucker did a really cool thing. He picked up a tab for everyone eating at an IHOP in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. This happened Sunday morning. Darius Rucker's just in an IHOP on a Sunday morning.
Well, who doesn't love the Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity?
Good point. Apparently, this is not his first time at this particular IHOP. He also left everybody a very generous tip for all the servers as well. So he paid for everybody's food and tipped everybody. The manager says, quote, it caused a lot of excitement. We know him because he does come in quite often, and we consider him a regular.
Oh, that's awesome.
The place was full, like standing room only kind of thing, but they wouldn't say how much the check was that Darius
Hey,
cut, which is fine.
guys, breakfast is on Hootie. What?
Man, I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm going to do a good story about Lindsay Lohan. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I root for her.
I do too. I'm joking. A young woman named Alana went to Cameo and grabbed her some Lindsay Lohan and said, you know how Cameo works, obviously. Hey, can you say this? And this lady named Alana, her idea was have Lindsay tell her parents that Alana likes females as opposed to males. So, hey, Lindsay, I'll pay you whatever it is. Will you please tell my parents?
Will you come out to my parents for me?
For me.
Wow.
And this is what Lindsay did instead.
So if you haven't seen my other video, I asked Lindsay Lohan to come out to my parents for me in a cameo, and she did make the video. It's not what I expected at all, but I wanted to share it with you all in case anyone wanted to hear it. So yeah. Hi, Alana, it's Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Hello. Hello, Alana.
Oh, okay.
Hello, dear.
We have 4 Calmano filters before we did the video.
I think she's more like the person that puts the cigarette in the really long stick thing, you know?
Yeah. Hello.
She sounds like the boss from Independence Day, Jeff Goldblum's boss. David, call your mother.
That's his brother. Is that his brother?
No, it is not.
Harvey Firestein? Oh, no, I'm thinking he's in Miss Doubtfire as Robin Williams' brother.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Lindsay Lohan. I know that you are about to take a very big step in telling your parents, who you truly are and what you want them to accept of you. And I think that you should do it yourself. I think that coming from you, you'll feel a lot of power and strength, and it's important that you are who you truly are.
That's very nice.
That's very nice. Yeah.
That's very nice, but now I would like my money back from what I paid for Cameo because you did not do what I asked.
I was going to say, hey, she didn't really do what she got paid for. What do you think Lindsay Lohan's normal Cameo price would be?
$200.
Yeah.
It's normally $400, but you can get it now at a 50% discount for $200.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice.
How much would you charge for a Jeff Burton cameo?
As much as I possibly could. I don't know. I don't know what how the scale works on that.
$25, $50.
Do you just make up a number? I mean, I guess you just set your own price.
I don't know. I don't know that.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I don't know that part of the process yet.
I think you do. And percentage of it goes to them.
You can just name your own price?
I think so. I mean, they're all different, so there can't be some weird general scale on something so subjective.
It's really super easy to try to do this. Like there's a part on their page where it's like become Cameo talent, and you fill this out, and it's literally just your name, address, phone number, and what you do for a living, and why you'd be good at it, or why they should pick you. And that's it.
This Cameo message for King Scott.
Hello, King Scott. This is William Hung. Congratulations for losing your virginity after 39 years. Thank you for being a big fan. I want to wish you a happy new year, and here is a song for you. King Bangs, oh baby, when he moves, he goes crazy cause he looks like a flop, but he stings like a bee, like every guy in history. You bang.
You bang. Now, in the instructions, did you tell them to be way too loud right at the beginning?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I said, make your microphone as loud as possible.
You could swallow the microphone and then start talking.
So when I listened to that the first time with headphones on, my eardrums start bleeding. You bang.
But you didn't care because that was beyond.
I tell you what, when I got that message, I looked at my inbox and it said, message from William Hung, and I was sitting in the parking lot. My son was at his karate class. I was sitting in the parking lot waiting. I went, ooh! And I sent it to Moon right away. I said, this is the greatest thing we've ever done.
You did say that.
If you would have got that email, while you were in the middle of church, you would have stood up and gone, "Everybody, shut the hell up."
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, I just wonder what he's thinking. He's like, this is a big fan of mine, and he's excited to lose his virginity.
You bang. I also remember I got one from Chris Hansen.
You bang.
Jeff Burton. Why does that name sound so suspiciously familiar? Maybe because your secret screen name is Large Diameter Hose 420?
Yeah, it's funny to write that like, hey, Chris Hansen, if you could...
So funny.
My friend Jeff.
And he's like, yeah, sure, okay.
My friend Jeff.
Large diameter hose 420.
My friend Jeff, his screen name is Large Diameter Hose 420. If you could work that in somewhere.
What do you mean by Large Diameter Hose 420? Jeff, Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators. To catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen, now I'm going to need you to take off those headphones and have a seat right over there. That's right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Right next to Riz, who's very nervous about your recent behavior. You know, we're still climbing out of a pandemic, Jeff. You're still supposed to be socially distant, flattening the curve, not getting online and setting up meetings, bringing Skittles, Zima. Going by that.
Yeah, I also thought, hey, work in Skittles and Zima somewhere. Like, hey, you do you, Chris. You know, kind of work the style. I give him notes, you know, like a bullet points.
So funny.
It goes on for another 4 hours.
Americans are now spending an average of $47 a month on streaming services.
Oh, I got a message from Netflix yesterday. Mm-hmm. It'll be going up $1.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get that.
$47 a month is actually up 24% from last April when we were spending $38 a month. 49% of Americans subscribe to 4 streaming services. 13% of us use 7 or more streaming services. And the number one is obviously still Netflix.
Man, I found myself using Hulu more.
Really?
Me too.
Me too.
I got a new show for you on Hulu in a second, too.
What?
Yeah. Pam and Tommy Lee.
Oh.
Yeah, first of all, real quick on Netflix, I don't know if you guys ever heard the word algorithms before when it comes to stuff on the computers and the whatnot, but because of them getting up in your business, as I said earlier, they now have a shuffle play mode on Netflix to where you can hit that, and based on your previous viewing, they'll pull something up for you. And
that's interesting. You got a lot. You got to watch a lot of TV because I feel like there's so many series out there that people tell one another about. That if you're on the shuffle thing, you've gone through a lot of television.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hey, real quick, on the streaming service tip here. So yesterday, Jeff, you had mentioned that the WWE Network was bought by Peacock.
Uh-huh.
Now, the WWE Network is going away. I didn't know that. Like, it's gone. Like, in March, it goes away, and everything moves to Peacock. Everything.
Yeah.
So do I have to now cancel my subscription and do Peacock, or does it automatically go over, or what happens there?
This is the story that I have. WWE Network has moved, and you'll be able to find all the network's programming on Peacock. NBC streaming service will absorb over 17,000 hours of WWE content. That includes all upcoming pay-per-view events like WrestleMania. This won't be a huge cost change for current WWE Network subscribers. It will actually be a better deal. For $9.99, you can get a monthly ad-free Peacock subscription. That was the same cost as WWE.
Yeah,
Network.
when I'm reading here, it says you got to you have to grow up and stop watching wrestling.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
whoa, easy.
Fire.
Oh,
jeez. Okay, superhero fan.
Yeah. The guy who soiled himself when he got an email from William Hung.
Speaking of growing up, did you mention that Bridgerton show yesterday? Didn't you mention that and how popular that is?
It's been renewed.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's Downton Abbey for tweens. It's like a not okay. Let me take that back. 30-year-old gals will love it, but it's like Downton Abbey meets Twilight. You see what I'm saying? It's like kind of like an upbeat, brightly colored, soapy sort of
and
young,
sparkling vampires.
Yes, like a sparkly young version of Downton Abbey.
There is
if that's your thing.
Tony, did you watch the show Mom, or do you watch the show Mom?
I mean, I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay, so
that was the one that used to have Anna Faris, right?
Yeah, and the deal behind that show is everybody is a recovered something. Alcoholic, druggie,
Correct.
gambler, whatever, shopaholic. and they all go to therapy together, and then their lives outside of that. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Demi Lovato's got a new show that she's going to be on, and she's been very open about her eating disorder, and she's going to be in a comedy called Hungry on NBC about a group of friends who belong to a food issues group, and they help each other in and out of the group setting and in their normal life with love and successes and things like that. It just sounds like another version of the show Mom to me, only it's food as opposed to drugs.
Is it a drama or is it a documentary?
It's a comedy. Starring Demi Lovato. So here is the new show on Hulu that you need to watch. What famous couple met on New Year's Eve in 1994 at a Sunset Strip supper club called Sanctuary? The second time they met up was 6 weeks later, and they got married. Their love story, which involves booze, drugs, arrests, assaults, jail, 2 kids, a honeymoon video that we've all seen. Yes, it's Pam and Tommy Lee.
Tommy.
Yeah, Hulu's Pam and Tommy. It's going to star Lily James, which I didn't know who that was until I looked her up. She looks very
Who is she?
familiar.
Who's Lily James? A very familiar name.
And Sebastian Stan.
Oh, that's Bucky Barnes.
So only first name people.
Lily James and Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, and
Sebastian
it's gonna begin
Stan
this spring.
is from the Avengers.
Oh yeah, what is this gal from?
I don't know. Click on that, and it'll tell us.
She looks like she actually kind of looks.
She's in Downton Abbey.
She kind of looks like Demi Lovato.
That's not. I've never seen that though. She looks familiar.
Oh
from something.
yes.
She done any foreign films?
She's in Cinderella too.
Oh, Baby
she was in
Driver.
Baby
Driver. There you go.
That Cinderella movie, by the way, pretty good. Or no. What am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Maleficent. I finally saw that.
Oh, yeah,
that movie's incredible.
Yeah, my daughter likes that movie.
Dude, that movie's
Have
incredible.
you seen the new Mulan yet?
Yes, I'm the one that told you to watch it.
No.
Yeah, it was
I think
like
I
right around
told
the same
you it was
time.
great.
Either way, yeah, I loved it.
That's great, isn't
Loved it.
You watch that yet, Tones?
Nope.
It really is good, man.
I saw it did not do well as far as like critics, right?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I think it was just weirdly timed because that was like the first one where
Straight Disney.
it had been done. Yeah, and then Disney was like, "Oh, what are we doing this pandemic? We'll throw it on streaming."
By the way, all the Super Bowl teasers and stuff like that, they're on the blog if you want to check them
so
out.
the Super Bowl commercial
Yeah,
teasers?
they're all on the blog.
All right, celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Remember Octomom?
Yeah.
Her octuplets are 12 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what was that, about 12 years ago they were
That's
born?
right, Jeff.
What was her name? Natalia or
Suleiman.
Yep, Natalie Suleiman or whatever.
She did pornography briefly.
And Jeff has nothing to expound there.
Just way too brief. Way too brief. No, I never actually saw it.
Pro wrestler Sasha Banks is 29. Member Manti Te'o.
Yeah.
Manti Te'o. What was his story, Tony?
Fake girlfriend. He made up the girlfriend, right?
He didn't make up the girlfriend.
So you got on
He
the
fell
internet.
for a hoax.
Yeah, or catfished or whatever.
He, while playing football for Notre Dame, he fell victim to a hoax where his fake girlfriend died of leukemia. Yeah. He is 30 today. NBA or Vince Carter, not sure if he's still playing.
No, he just retired after like 40 years in the league.
Yeah, Vince Carter's 44. Comedian Brian Callen is 54. The great one. His birthday is today. Not you, Scott. Wayne Gretzky is 60. Terrible boss Ellen DeGeneres is 63. Singer Anita Baker is 63. Singer-songwriter Lucinda Williams is 68. The star of Mr. Friggin' Belvedere and Major League, Bob Uecker. He is 86 today. And today would have been Eddie Van Halen's 66th birthday. All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Deja Dari. I believe I'm saying her name right, Deja Dari. And today's birthday girl has made her family proud in 220 fine films, including Army of Ass 7. She was in Beauty and the 14-Inch Beast, Chasing White Booty, and a movie called Damn, He's Old Enough to Be My Daddy. Oh, man. She was in Deep Cheeks 12, Girth, Wind, and Fire 1, Glazed and Confused 4, and who could forget her role in 2005's, oh man, Good Source of Iron.
Okay.
Talking about spinach.
Yeah, it's a movie about spinach.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Deja Dari is 39 years old today. That's your porno birthday. Those were your crappy birthdays, and that is your crap on celebrities. All right, after the break, let's give away some Riz Show prize packs. Let me see. Let's play a game called, Real or Fake News Headline. Real or Fake News Headline. Let me see here. So Moon is going to read some headlines for you. And you have to tell us if it's something that we made up or are these real headlines, like stuff that actually happened in the news. 2 out of 3 right, you win a ratio prize pack. 314-624-3833. That's 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Real or fake news headline? Next.
Real quick, happy birthday to my daughter as well.
Happy birthday.
20 years old.
20 years old. Whoa!
Happy birthday.
Right. 20.
Happy birthday. One of Moon's kids. It's 8:27. It's Tuesday. Another look at traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the HomeLoanExpert.com. Stalled vehicle 270 northbound before Missouri 370 right shoulder there. Stalled vehicle 44 eastbound before Murdoch on the right shoulder there. And a stalled vehicle 44 eastbound. Oh, no, before Murdoch. That's that same one. It has not been cleared yet. Now they're saying about 9 o'clock on that one. Your point forecast today, cloudy high 37. Tonight, mostly cloudy low 25. Right now it's 36 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, before we get to 6 time fun facts, kind of an extra here. I love these wedding stories. Love them. The Bridezilla stories, love them. Love them.
Do you like them, or
you know what it is? It just that whatever it is just makes people insane when it comes to weddings. I guess it's the pressure, it's the society pressure, the friend pressure. Everything's got to be perfect, right? It's got to be the perfect day, and if it's not, oh my God, que desastre. Am I right? And it drives people crazy, and people do stuff so out of character. I love the stories.
Or so in character, and it's just
it just exposes it.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's getting more and more common for people getting married to have male bridesmaids or a female groomsman. And I'm sure, have you been to weddings like that?
Mm-hmm. Bridesman.
Male bridesmaids or female groomsmen.
Man of honor.
Yeah.
And what are they? What the one of the latest weddings I did, not the past one. Groomsgal is what they called them. That's what they called her.
So this 22-year-old guy posted on Reddit's Am I the A-hole board on Saturday. His 21-year-old female best friend is getting married, and she asked him to be a bridesmaid. But she had 2 conditions. He had to wear makeup and a dress.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm extremely comfortable with my masculinity, but wearing makeup and a dress is something I'm just not 100% comfortable with. So he told her he didn't want to do that, and she got so mad she took back the invitation to be a bridesmaid and took back his invitation to the wedding. Is he the a-hole?
Well, I think so. I think that's a little extreme.
A little?
I think you have your conversation with your friend, but I mean, come on, man, it's hysterical.
So say it again. Say it again, here, Riz.
It's just funny.
So let's put it in the scenario. I'm the guy that I'm now on the bridesmaid side. And what are the rules? What was?
So you're on the bride side. The bride is
has asked me to be on her side.
So for her wedding, you need to in order to be the bridesmaid, you need to put on a dress and makeup.
And I say no.
And you say no, and she gets so mad you're now not invited to the wedding.
Sorry, but come on.
Yeah.
If you want me in your wedding and you want me to be a part of your special day and you want me on your side, I'm going to rock a suit. My tie's going to match the color, whatever these gals' dresses are. But I'm not going to put on a dress or makeup. Because guess what? That takes the focus away from you getting married, and now it's on me.
See, as a redhead, if I put on any kind of paint on my face, I instantly look like Ronald McDonald, so I have to be careful.
But you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
That takes it away. The wedding is now no longer about you. The only thing that's going to be talked about, it's not going to be, hey, do you remember Kevin and Tammy's wedding? Well, no, you're going to say, remember Tony in the wedding, or in the dress.
Take that even out of it.
Wait, so she uninvited him?
She uninvited him.
No, but there's issues on both sides here.
Well, I don't think so. If I don't want to wear a dress, how's that on me?
You should have a conversation, but I think it is a little bit on you too. If this is your friend's wedding and they're asking you to do something,
but
like
I don't.
No.
Come on, can't you just get out of your own comfort zone? It's not always about you and your goddamn rules.
I'm sorry. You kidding me? Everybody's going skydiving. I don't want to go skydiving.
Yeah.
You asked me.
Are you equally afraid?
Get
Time
out.
out.
Get
You
out
are
of here.
equally afraid of jumping out of a
No,
plane.
I'm throwing another hypothetical out there.
You asked me to be in your wedding because I am close enough to you that you want me to stand up there and be by your side as you make one of the biggest moves in your entire life.
Yeah.
In your entire life. And you asked me to be there. And because I said I wouldn't put on a dress and makeup for you, you're going to then boot me out? We ain't as close as I thought.
Exactly. I mean, that's ridiculous on both
As
counts.
a wedding party, we're all going parasailing. Ooh, man, I'm not going to. Get out of your comfort zone, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
if you're a good enough friend to be asked to be a part of the wedding party, it shouldn't be something like this that breaks that type of friendship down, where you're now uninviting them to the wedding. That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
But
the people on Reddit said this guy is not the a-hole.
He is not.
She sounds like a worse person in this scenario. But at the same time, what my point is come on, man, like the whole embarrassment thing. And
why are you blaming him for the way he feels?
I'm not blaming him. I'm saying in general, I think we all take everything just way too seriously.
Yeah.
Way too seriously.
See,
just live, man. It doesn't matter.
He doesn't want to live wearing a dress.
I understand. I'm just encouraging anybody that's listening to just lighten up Francis.
Yeah, because I asked a friend of mine, a really good friend, to be in the wedding, and he just said no.
You can't.
So
you can't.
I didn't get mad at him.
Yeah,
he just didn't want to be in it.
Just
Time
lighten
out.
up, man.
Don't give me the lighten up Francis when it comes to, I'm sorry, I'm not going to put on a dress for your wedding.
Why? As if I'm asking you to hurt another person.
No, but you're asking me to put on a dress and I don't want to.
I don't know, for whatever reason in my head, I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress.
Right, but I'm saying, can you tell me why?
Because I
Can
don't
you
want
tell me I
don't want to, and that should be enough.
But what I'm telling you is challenge yourself. Okay, never mind this scenario. Challenge yourself a little bit and figure it out. Why is it such a big deal?
Because
is there
in all
anything
of my
really
34
concrete
years on
and
this
really
life,
solid?
There's a thing called the
I
internet.
don't feel comfortable
My
doing it.
Yeah, there's a
34
thing called the
years-
internet, and those pictures will be out there forever.
There's a thing called maturity.
Me saying I don't want to should be enough.
I'm asking you to investigate yourself. Know yourself and tell me why
Because
you don't want to.
Because for 34 years,
I didn't know
reason?
this was a psychological exercise.
Of course it's a psychological exercise.
No, it's not.
Everything is.
The entire time that you've known
Everything
me
is
as
when
a
you're
person,
walking through the world.
I don't want to go down in a shark cage either.
That's too
Why?
ridiculously
I have
spaced out analogies.
Our entire life, you have known me. I have not worn a dress and put on makeup in no matter what I've done. So you're going to ask me. Hold on, time out.
You've done ridiculously embarrassing
that's
things for
fine.
this show, and
That's
you get
fine.
over it, and other people are like, oh, I could never do that, but you do it, and you
But now
realize
it
that
becomes
it's not a big deal.
Now it becomes you don't want me on your side to support you in getting married. You want me on
Man,
your
they're
side.
spreading their wings, stretching out a little bit. The old Webster Grove Subaru no longer around. It is now Sunset Hills Subaru because, well, it's up on Watson Road in Sunset Hills. Open for business, new location, 10,100 Watson Road. If you know where the Johnny Max was there on Watson Road, right there, and more land because it's large, like 5 acres. So they didn't just get that lot; they got a bunch other. Missouri and St. Louis's #1 Subaru dealer, based on 2019 calendar year Subaru sales. I want you to stop in and see the new place. The new facility is pretty amazing. You can pretty much park and shop hundreds of new Subarus so very easily right there on the ground. New showroom as well. Very roomy. Customer lounges, touch points everywhere, and free car washes, and their service bays so massive you get in and out really, really quickly. But do keep in mind, they're not moving. They have moved. They're open for business. Go see them. Watson Road, Sunset Hills, 24/7 at sunsethillsubaru.com.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Are we coming in all right? Everything sound good?
Sounds so good so far.
Jeff, you're on mic 3.
Check. Happy birthday, Riz. You're listening to the Riz Show.
All right, welcome back to the program. Let's give away some Riz Show prize packs. All right, so we're playing a game called Real or Fake News Headlines. So Moon will read our contestants on the phone a news headline. You have to tell us if it's a real story or is it something that was made up. Fake news. Fake news. and if these are real stories, these are all things that we covered at some point. I mean, these are ridiculous headlines. Again, some are real, some are made up. You have to figure out which switch. 2 out of 3 right, you win a ratio prize pack. Okay, let's go to the phones. And I am woefully unprepared here, so just
all right, man.
bear with me a second. We're having a riveting conversation.
Yeah, we really are.
During the break about my spoon collection.
Yes. It is vast.
Yeah, it's good. Very proud of it. Okay, let's go to Jason in Imperial. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Ruth.
Thank you, Jason. Here we go. Real or fake news headline?
Drunk woman takes off pants, runs from cops in toy Power Wheels truck. Is that a real or a
Sounds
fake?
real. Sounds real.
That is, yes,
Florida.
that's real. And Florida, yes, you are correct. Yeah.
Give an extra 1,000 points.
Let's assume
for that.
all these are Florida, okay?
That's right. There's 2 of those
All right.
Power Wheels trucks per household.
All right, 1 for 1.
All right, here you go. Drunk woman robs bank, caught after fake leg falls off.
Oh.
Oh, God. Fake.
That is, yeah, it's fake. All right, look at that.
All right.
Fake news. Hang on 1 second. All right. That's 1 winner. Let's go to Gary in Wildwood. Gare Bear, good morning.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, Gare
that's-
Bear.
he wasn't-
Oh, not my Gare
Not
Bear,
gonna
not the
have
Gare
that.
Bear I know.
Nope, that's it. I said earlier this week, if one more person calls me Gare Bear, I'm out of here.
And he hung up immediately.
That's it. Matt, good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Hey, Matt, let's play real or fake news headline.
All right. Drunk woman caught having sex in car, tries to wear cheeseburger as shoe.
I hope that's not real, but it probably is.
So you're saying real?
Real.
Yeah, it's real.
Attaboy.
Yeah, that's right. Of course.
It's real.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
That one's too clever to make up.
Hamburger on as a shoe. Next.
All right, you get this right and you got it. Drunk woman arrested after punching haunted house worker.
Sure.
That's real.
Yeah, it's real. All right, hang on 1 second. 2 for 2. All right, phone number 314-624-3833. 618-398-3833. Let's go to Chase in Granite City. Good morning, Chase.
Hi.
Hey. Here we go.
Drunk woman yells in infant's face, tells mom child is the devil.
Real.
Ooh, that's fake. That's fake. Made that one up.
That's bull because someone did that to my mom towards me, so I know that's bull.
I'm sorry, Chase. Fake news.
How about this one? Drunk woman hides in sewer after looking for imaginary pet turtle.
Real.
Oh, no. We made that up.
Really good showing.
Sorry,
She was
Chase.
hiding and
I
she
was
was looking for something.
Really rooting for Chase there. Beth in Wood River. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Riz.
Thank you so much. Real or fake news headline. Here we go. Here's Moon.
How about this one? Drunk woman squirts breast milk at cops.
There's a lot of drunk women today. That's real.
That is real. Yes.
That is real.
You're going to see a pattern here. All these stories start with drunk woman.
That one happened not too long ago. If
I think so. Yeah.
Correctly.
I actually think that's a common occurrence. Unfortunately.
You get this one right, and you win. Drunk woman pukes and goes to sleep in IKEA.
Real.
That's real. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, Beth. Boy, crushing it.
Yep.
Crushing it today. All right. We got Mike in High Ridge. Good morning, Mike.
Morning, guys.
All right, Mike, here we go. Real or fake news headline?
Drunk woman cuddles in bed of elderly man, claims he's her sugar daddy.
Fake.
Yeah, it's fake. Right. Oh, man, on it today. Except for Chase in Granite City.
Yeah.
He was not on it.
Bringing everybody down, but that's
All
cool.
right, You get this one and you got it. Drunk woman says she can't be arrested because she's a Republican.
That sounds real.
Yeah, it's real. All right, hang on.
You got the prize back.
Okay.
These are great. These are great.
Okay, Ray in Farmington. Good morning, Ray.
Morning.
All right, Ray, real or fake?
Happy birthday, Riz.
Thanks, buddy.
Ray! Drunk woman watches Braveheart and attacks neighbor with sword.
Fake.
Ooh, that's real. That's real.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Damn.
man. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, come on.
Okay. Drunk woman drives backwards to save gas on road trip.
It's real.
Oh, no, that's fake.
Oh, man, that would be great.
Whoever gave me the answer was wrong.
I was praying for that to be real.
Yeah, drunk woman drives backwards to save gas on road trip.
Oh, that's
yeah,
too bad.
Yeah.
All right, one final contestant. Let's go to Gary in Wildwood. Gare Bear, good morning.
Hey, happy birthday, Moon's daughter.
Oh, hey, thank you, Gary.
Birthday, Moon's
I
daughter.
appreciate that.
Oh.
All right, Gary, bring it home here. Drunk woman steals ambulance, tells cops she's having a good time.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
All right.
That was totally real.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
And I'm imagining she was having a great time.
Yeah. Too good of a time.
Okay, if you get this, you get the prize pack. Drunk woman stabs boyfriend on Valentine's Day, tells cops his heart didn't work anyway.
It's fake.
That's fake. Yeah.
Nicely done.
All right,
Gare Bear.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, we're going to end it there.
End it there with Gare Bear?
Yeah, that's it.
It's Gary time.
It's Gary time indeed. That means commercials. All right, after the break, King Scott, Headline Goo. We'll get to sports. We'll talk to Vicky Cornell. And your Headline Hoosh. It is 8:43. It is Tuesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Your point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomelandexpert.com. 70 eastbound past Zumbell, right lane closed there. Also stalled vehicle 270 northbound before Missouri 370. Your point forecast today, cloudy, high 37. Tonight, cloudy, low 25. Right now it's 36 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Hello, my name is Jeff from the Rizzuto Show, and I'm standing here underneath the beautiful Hubbard sign. This is our, quarter mile, whatever it is, to keep clean, and because I lost real and fake again, I have to clean up the highway. So we're here at 270 in Olive, and I'm going to go clean up the highway, so enjoy. Hope they made it home okay. When's the break? There's a room key from the Hilton. I wonder what guy threw this out of his car window on the way home. Tony Patrico. Smells like exhaust. It's the actual reason why we're out here, actually, right there. Get this crap off the highway. Here we are at the Sponsor a Highway section for Hubbard. I have cleaned up this entire 17 miles is what it felt like. We found ourselves a syringe. We found all kinds of great stuff, including a motorcycle seat. So I'm thinking, real or fake, punishment served. Bitch.
Let's get this thing off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are
is.
you going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
No,
Yes.
Hey.
no.
I'm gonna get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh man, look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
Oh my God.
Wow, look at that. Hang on.
Just
Now-
do a nice little swipe down the bottom.
We're going all the way through this guy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was a squirrel. It looks like a red fox. You have a red fox scarf.
If you guys want to check this out, Beard Cam will be activated and will be on throughout the shaving of Patrico's monstrosity.
Oh, this is
1057thepoint.com/Riz. And thank you guys again for answering the Eagle call. It's The Riz Show.
The Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point.
So right now there's just a stripe down the middle of Patrico's face, and it's uneven, which is even better.
I gotta see it. I can't
Just
even
the
see
beginning.
Look at yourself in the webcam.
It's not on me right now. It's on Beard Be Gone cam.
Well, it's gonna have to come off.
Oh my God!
And we just took press photos too.
This is insane. This is insane.
It's gonna be good.
This looks ridiculous already. Like this right here is
Do you have a
ridiculous.
design in mind?
Yeah,
okay.
I got a whole
This-
thing.
this
It's gonna
looks-
take me a few minutes, so.
This is insanity.
All right,
Like, I mean,
9:27.
oh.
Tuesday, one final look at your traffic and weather. Here's Patrico.
Enjoy being single for life, you whale.
If I was single, this would definitely put the nail in the coffin.
Coming at you. Yeah, the shaving and shaping is still going on. Moon, you are an artiste.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks ridiculous, which is mission accomplished. Have you guys heard what other small businesses are saying about Spectrum Business Internet and Phone? Tom with Core for Fitness says Spectrum Business gives us the fastest internet service, but also at the best price. Kyle with Anytime Fitness says, we love the reliability of Spectrum Business. We love the cost and savings that it provides. We're saving a lot of money. Spectrum Business allows us to work more efficiently. And this is why your business needs Spectrum Business. First off, you've got 100 meg internet that's up to 15 times faster than AT&T Business Edition Internet Elite for only $39.99 a month, and reliable business phone for only $29.99 a month per line with free unlimited long distance and over 30 free business calling features. What is it now? Oh, that looks terrific. You got to keep that for the game tonight, by the way.
I'm telling you.
Plus, with Spectrum Business, there are no contracts, no taxes, no hidden fees. So I think it's time your business made the switch to Spectrum Business. Call 855-327-8001 and make the switch. That's 855-327-8001. Spectrum Business, call now.
The Rizzuto Show.
Let me see that thing. Oh, I like the little twist at the bottom.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, I had a phone call yesterday, I think it was, with the amazing people over at Victory Men's Health. Their website is victorymenshealth.com, and what was it about? It was a follow-up to my blood work, because this is one of those places you go to when you tell them your medical history, and they do blood work before they decide what's going on. That's how they decide. I went in thinking it was testosterone. They said, whoa, whoa, whoa there, cowboy. I was wearing a cowboy hat. Let's do a blood draw and let's see what's doing. And as it turned out, I was low on testosterone, I was low on vitamin D as well. And several years later, full report yesterday, everything is good. The levels are where they need to be, and I have to thank them for getting me on the regimen, keeping me up with it, making sure I have enough, and testing me every once in a while to make sure the levels are where they need to be. Same thing can be done for you. I feel fantastic. I want that same thing for you or somebody in your life you know that could use the testosterone. Send them to victorymenshealth.com. Be you again.
right, so Jeff is lying back in a chair, and Steph is feeling him up, basically.
She just got to second base on me, although we have known each other a while, so it's okay.
Few years.
Okay, now she's applying the first strip
Oh
of
my
wax.
God.
Is that hot?
That is hot.
All right, so it's hot wax being
I just
applied
tried
to.
it on myself. It's the right temperature.
So she's basically saying, stop being a puss.
Hey, this is Gary Valentine, and you're listening to The Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Riz.
All right, welcome back. All right, King Scott's got your headline goo here in just one moment. Hey, if in the middle of the goo, the hotline rings, that's the special, call it the bat phone. If the bat phone rings, that's Miss Cornell on the phone.
Okay.
So patch her through immediately.
Alrighty.
But first, some king facts. Spider webs were used as bandages in ancient times.
You know, the man has passed on.
Seriously. Now you're just making it a parody. You're being disrespectful.
To Larry King.
His wives are very
Your
upset.
face is ridiculous.
Is that a different topic, or is this the same?
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
man,
patch
I
her
just
through
thought-
immediately. If even in the middle of a goo.
Okay.
You see that little line blink, and you go, uh-oh, excuse me while I get the phone.
Okay.
Wow,
Would SpaghettiOs.
Would that be unprecedented to stop the goo?
Oh, we will stop the goo.
I thought the
We
goo
have
was
to.
unstoppable.
No, we have to stop the goo.
Yeah, you can stop it. It's just hard to start again,
Uh-huh.
and it hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Ready, Scott?
Yep.
Okay.
What's going on in the news today?
Today!
All right, King Scott, headline go.
One of the Bachelor contestants was arrested for shoplifting in 2012. Now, see, not all these women are tramps. Some are just criminals.
No, I've never watched The Bachelor.
Me either.
It's not for me.
No, I have not seen it
I don't
either.
think I would enjoy that.
Ellen DeGeneres turned 63 today, and I hear she's mellowing out in her old age. You know, yesterday, 5 of her staffers made eye contact with her, and she only fired 3 of them.
We call progress.
Yeah. Soften up.
The first trailer for Godzilla vs. Kong has been released, and man, I haven't seen 2 angry ancient monsters go at it like this since November 3rd.
See, because
Heyo.
like that. Yeah.
Timely
With the
and
heyo.
topical.
Budweiser will not air a Super Bowl ad this year, and which is sad because I was sure this was the year the horse and the dog were going to have sex.
It seemed like it was pointing that way. You're
Yeah,
right.
it did. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers said his future in Green Bay is uncertain, but if it's anything like everyone else there in Green Bay, it'll be beer and diabetes.
Whoa. Okay.
Ouch. The top comfort foods we're eating during quarantine include fried chicken, grilled cheese, and chili. And, of course, if you're Tom Hanks or Oprah, babies.
They love those.
Scientists now recommend wearing 2 masks. Unless you're a Real Housewife, since your original face counts as 1 mask.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn.
Scientists say cats and dogs may need to get the COVID vaccine to stop the spread of the virus. And in the meantime, make sure you social distance with your dog and keep him 6 feet away from your leg.
Good luck, huh?
GameStop stock jumped 70%, and it's yet another reminder that a company can be a winner by betting on losers.
Shoo.
And finally, a swarm of bees were dispersed in downtown San Antonio after an 18-wheeler carrying them overturned. Police were called in over the fire department because of their experience with sting operations.
Yeah.
All right, made a good with you.
I got it, buddy. Nailed them.
Tony, did you get? I didn't hear you laugh there.
I got it.
I can
The
do it
sting
again.
operation.
Sting
I got it.
operation because there were bees.
Bees and stinging.
Bees. Hey, somebody went through a year's worth of Google searches to find the most common pet peeve in all 50 states. So what do you think our biggest pet peeve is?
Pet peeve.
Biggest pet peeve.
Something about traffic?
No. No, traffic's pretty good here. We're okay with it. We're in the list. We're in company of 15 other states, and it is the #1 overall pet peeve.
Littering.
No.
Ooh, good call, though.
Can you give us a hint? Because there's a lot of pet peeves out there.
I know.
People eating within a half hour. Swimming within a half hour.
No.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, I mean, you said traffic, and that is one of them, but not ours.
What about no blinkers?
No. God, how do I describe this? It's slow internet.
Slow.
Oh, slow internet. Slow internet is my guess.
Yeah, I'm going with Tony.
Slow internet is our biggest pet peeve.
Nice
That's
job,
a
Tony.
pet peeve?
That is a pet peeve.
It is?
I mean, yeah, it's a first world problem,
It's a first world problem unless you're working at home nowadays.
I was gonna say I wouldn't even say that's a first world problem.
Do you think in sub-Saharan Africa they're complaining about slow internet?
Yeah, but like a first world problem is there's no PS5s available. I can't get one. If I have decent internet and I'm working from home. Like, this is my livelihood. I need to have decent internet.
And you got, think about your bandwidth. You got, mom or dad or both working from home on the internet, and then you got the kids working from home on the internet with the school. I mean, yeah, slow internet is definitely a problem now. For sure.
It's pet peeve. It's our number one pet peeve, apparently. Everything else is all right.
Yeah, don't think about slow internet when you're trying to get on TMZ or something like that. It's
I don't know. Load time on Netflix is pretty slow. I need to watch my Bridgerton.
Yeah.
I need
to watch my Bridgerton in a timely manner. What would your number one pet peeve be? I'm thinking it's well, slow internet was number one overall across all 50 states. Burping was number one, but 11 states.
Yeah.
Burping.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't see him have a problem. I mean, time and place. I mean, if you're burping at the dinner table or at a nice restaurant, yeah, that's going to be annoying.
I think one of my biggest pet peeves is when you do something courteous and you don't get the wave or the thank you back.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Do you guys
open up the door for somebody and they just walk on out and they don't say anything?
Man,
you're welcome.
I held the door open for somebody on a Sunday. They were carrying a kid. I opened up the door. Not a thank you. Oh, I stewed for about 45 minutes.
See, and that's when I just out loud say, your world. Your world.
Yeah, well, I did that not too long ago, and I meant to bring it up, actually, because I thought about you guys, because we talk about the passive-aggressive things, and I did do the passive-aggressive, hold the door, didn't get thanked, but I did it this way. My kids were there, and I said, okay, kids, so when somebody does this for you, you make sure you thank them, okay? It doesn't matter if you know them or not. Like, that's how I did it. Rather than saying, you're welcome, I did it with, like, a lesson, just in case, because this guy was really big. And looked like if I hit him at the wrong moment with some passive-aggressive nature, I might get hit with something else. Yeah. So I thought, oh, I'll bring the kids into this just so he knows that, yeah, I got him. And my kids are here, so please don't hurt me.
Yeah.
I have it's not really a pet peeve, and maybe, Moon, you'll know the answer to this. I just don't know why people do this, and if it's laziness, then I'll be upset. But like on places like Al Foster and trails and stuff like that, the plastic bags of dog poop that people pick up and then they just leave them.
And then they leave them
on the trail.
Yeah, but do they leave them? Do they come back?
That's what I'm thinking. They come back.
So I've walked with Kat on Al Foster the trail. So let's say she takes a crap early on the walk. I don't want to carry it the whole way.
Okay, so that's the reason why.
So I will
put there?
But I won't. I'll kind of hide it, but I will for sure go back and grab it on the way back.
We just went hiking on Sunday, and 2 bags.
Yeah.
2 full bags.
And I guess that's right. That's what I was thinking.
Let's hope
it's out and back. You pick it up on the way back.
Because there's not garbage cans.
Does your dog poop on the actual trail, or does she go off trail a little, like a foot or so into the grass and then leaves and stuff?
I mean, on an off chance, she's gone on the trail.
Because is it a douchey move to if mine poops but not on the trail, like 3 or 4 feet off the trail, to cover it up? I'll always cover it up, but leave it.
I always err on the side of picking it up. I don't know.
I don't know about that. He's talking about in the woods.
If you're off trail and you're in the woods, and
I mean,
it's not like 6 feet into the woods, but it's like 1.5 feet, 2 feet off of where humans actually walk.
I mean, if it's,
I thought, why not just cover it up? Because it's just going to go back into the ground, right? And nobody's going to step on it because they're off, because you're on the trail. I'd rather do that than just leave a plastic bag sit there. I'm glad you saw that too, because I thought everybody on Al Foster was lazy.
No, I've done it because I don't want to carry that bag of duty with me the whole way.
Yeah, I've done that on the road before. Actually,
I never thought about that. Yeah, I never thought that. Okay, somebody might be returning with it. All I thought was, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, why would you go to the trouble?
I would have never thought that.
Why would you go to the trouble of even picking it up or bringing the bag in the first place if you're just going to litter?
Yeah, all you're doing is bringing a plastic bag into the woods. Then.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, then it makes sense what I said.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
I'm just hoping that's what it is, but there's a hell of a lot of them sitting
I've done it.
Never thought about that before. It's actually.
I've seen more bags than cars and stuff.
Apology. I'm not apologizing to you. I'm just saying it's a relief.
He didn't come at you about anything, and you go, apology accepted. Thank you.
Don't you passive aggressive me right now.
By the way, so what happened with the woman that I held the door open and she didn't say She didn't say thank you. I stood for 45 minutes, went back because it was a restaurant, and then as she was walking out, I kicked her legs out from behind her.
Good idea.
Perfect.
Hey, now she knows. If she ever walks again, now she knows.
And it's like you do to your friends, and as they're walking in front of you, just kick the one leg and behind the other.
Yep.
That'll learn her. When somebody else's kids won't behave, 7 states, that was their biggest pet peeve. When somebody else's kids won't behave.
How about when somebody's kids won't
When
behave?
somebody's dog barks.
Yeah,
in the middle of
barks in the
broadcast.
background during a broadcast.
No, Tony, that's a real sound, my friend. No shame in that game. Tony's broadcasting from home.
What about my birds back in March?
I said
had
it was
to actually
okay.
shoot 7 birds. I told you I did. I didn't really.
You have
Obviously.
birds.
He's I don't even know if you noticed, but
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
I forgot about that.
Everybody thought Matthew
He
McConaughey was in my
barks.
front yard.
he barks all morning long, and I mute it, and he goes crazy
I've
all
seen you
morning
do it.
long.
I've seen you do it a couple times.
It's
I don't
funny
care.
just to see Tony muted, just going.
And
He's
then he yelled-
screaming, but nothing's coming out.
Yeah, I've heard. Listen,
It's real
you're
life,
home.
man.
It's real life. This is
IRL.
reality radio.
That's right. Reality radio.
This is reality radio, baby.
But if somebody's computer goes off, then you're lipping for that. But it's reality radio.
I accept your apology.
Well, anytime Moon forgets to shut the sound off on his computer.
I
That's
did not.
happened
I
twice
actually-
today at least.
Twice today.
Dude,
Yeah.
I shut it off this morning right before I walked over here, and then it, ba-doom, like right after that. That made no sense.
That's annoying to me.
It's annoying to me too. I don't know what happened there.
I mean, it's operator error.
I'm not sure who the last operator was then,
You.
but it wasn't. I muted it. Usually it is me.
That's preventable. Tony's dog. It's a ambient sound. It happens.
Well, then you can't.
Oh,
be
there's one way I can prevent that.
Oh yeah.
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 Well,
By
then you-
coming in on Friday.
Yeah.
You can't be upset then if somebody's kids are misbehaving, because you never know. You never know
But I see
something
what's
else going
happening.
on. Well, we're talking about pet peeves.
And I can also say to a kid like, "Hey, please be quiet," or "Hey, don't yell and scream," and they will understand that.
Well,
My dog's in another room barking at a bus that just drove by.
when somebody else's kids won't behave, 7 states think that's the biggest pet peeve. Bragging got 5 states. Littering
Oh, that
got
was
4
on there?
states. Littering
Okay.
got 4 states. Public displays of affection. That got 3 states. They hate that in Hawaii, Nevada, and New Hampshire. Public displays of affection.
New Hampshire.
New
I mean,
Hampshire.
They got some beaches up there, I guess.
Public displays of affection.
I get it. I get it in Hawaii because you're talking about a tourist state. You know what I mean? Did you say Alaska?
Hawaii, Nevada, and
Oh,
New Hampshire.
Nevada. Okay. Well, Nevada, again, I can see that too with Vegas and all that kind of stuff. New Hampshire makes 1% sense, right? What is it with New Hampshire? You're more familiar, aren't you?
I've never been.
Oh, really? It's
Never
pretty
been.
amazing.
Never been to New Hampshire.
We should go over there and make out a little bit.
They don't like it up there.
Oh, they don't like it
They
up
do
there.
not like it.
I did some.
Well, you know their slogan is "New Hampshire is for lovers," right?
Nope, that's not them.
Apparently.
Oh,
I've had some pretty
It's
cool
for not
experiences
loving
up there.
in public. I don't know. Public displays of affection. I don't. It's sweet. You see a couple hold hands. I don't know.
Whatever. Well, like
Making out though.
Doesn't bother
Who
me.
cares? We're only going to be here for a little bit.
Stop looking.
I can't. You're doing it in front of me. Stop it. It's gross. And now you're using tongue. Oh, nobody wants to see that.
But if you're still watching, clearly you're getting
But you're
something
right
out
in
of it.
front of me. You're in front of me on my periphery.
Oh, get out
I
of here. What
can't
do you not have eyelids?
Just shut my eyes.
As if that's the problem.
I'm at a concert. Why would I shut my eyes?
Man, just let people be them, you know?
You could be you somewhere else, out of my line of sight.
Nah. It's not their world, but it's not yours either.
But we're all living together.
Yeah, there should be some, general rules, but at the same time, give people some grace. Love is cool. We need more of it in
All
this
right.
world.
Nebraska, they hate laziness. Alaska, you know what their pet peeve is? Nail biting. Oh, boy, do they hate that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Nail biting, that's a no-no.
Takes a lot of effort up there. You got to take your glove off and everything.
In Wyoming, it's passive-aggressive behavior. In Maryland, it's being too pessimistic. And the only state where traffic is a top pet peeve,
New York.
Delaware.
What?
Delaware, yeah. New York was burping.
Wow.
New York was
There's
burping.
an issue with that.
Yeah. And New York was burping.
Of all the things.
And we're slow internet. So is Illinois, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Check that. Illinois was somebody else's kids won't behave. That was their big thing. You know, those Illinois kids. Rotten to the core.
Yep. You get on the other side of that river, and it is over.
It is over. Rotten kids. Before Tony gets to sports here, Super Bowl 55 coming up. We got the Tampa Bay team, the Buccaneers, versus the Kansas City team, the Chiefs. First time a team is playing the Super Bowl on their home field. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, you know, the old guy versus the youngin'. How much do you think tickets are? How much?
$1,500.
How much you think a single ticket of the Super Bowl? How much you think it is? $1,500? Just remember.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Now, tickets are usually pricey, but there are several factors leading to the cost this year. First off, capacity at Raymond James Stadium will be limited to 22,000 because of the pandemic. So only 14,500 fans will have a chance to get tickets. And the NFL is giving away 7,500 of those to healthcare workers.
Oh, out of that 14,000?
I believe. Oh, man, I don't know if that's right. Probably. Oh, God, I don't know. Oh, boy.
I'll look it up. You
Well, is it 14 plus 75?
Okay, so
7,500.
Yeah, okay, that's right. The numbers
all
work out.
together. Okay,
so 14,500 fans will be able to get 7,500 healthcare workers. That's 22,000. Okay, and because Tampa Bay home stadium, it's the first time in Super Bowl history a team gets a chance to win the championship on their home field. So that means a lot of Bucs fans are just a quick drive from the stadium. That's going to affect ticket prices too.
Whew, so all that combined. You still comfortable with 1,500 after all that, Tony? Or no?
Low.
I'm gonna say 2,500.
I'll say
way low.
Ooh, I was gonna say
really
28.
Yep. A single ticket could cost you between 11,000 on the low end and 75,000 for good seats.
That's insanity.
Is that with popcorn or not?
There's no game worth seeing. I'm sorry, but there's no game worth seeing that price.
They'll just be the first responders there, and that's it.
Oh no, they'll sell out. That's going to sell out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There are enough people that are willing to shell out those that.
Oh, it'll easily sell out.
Yeah.
Now this is probably I don't know what face value is. Like if you don't get tickets, from the team or from the NFL. So I'm sure these are black market prices.
Yeah.
Like secondary market prices. So $11,000 to $75,000, depending on where you want to sit. Ooh, boy. Worth it? Hell no.
Like Tony said, I
God,
don't think
hell
so,
no.
man.
All right, here's sports. And Tony, if I have to interrupt you, we'll do the Vicky Cornell thing and we'll come back to sports, okay?
All good.
So far, she's 10 minutes late. That's okay. Here is Tony Patrico with your sports.
Don't screw this up, fatty.
So the Blues are in action tonight. They take on the Vegas Golden Knights on the road. Tonight's game is the first time that the Blues will meet up with former captain Alex Pietrangelo. The Blues have yet to win back-to-back games in one of the two-game series, but they have gotten a win in the first game of each of those series. So tonight's puck drop is scheduled for 8 p.m. We actually have some news about baseball. Last night, the MLBPA and the players voted against the use of universal DH and the expanded postseason field. Universal DH and expanded postseason, that was in place last year during the pandemic-shortened season. They wanted to make it full-time. Nope, that has been voted down by the players and the Players Association.
So, Tony, they had to have one to have the other, and they said no thank you, correct? Like they had to have both of them, not just one. Okay.
Right. The league didn't say you get to pick and choose. They presented both of them, and that got voted down.
Gotcha.
Greg Olson has officially announced his retirement from the NFL. He played for the Panthers, the Bears, the Seahawks. He will now join the Fox broadcast team in some capacity. He finishes his career 5th all-time among tight ends in receptions and in receiving yards. The NBA and the Players Association are talking about having an all-star game. They had a mid-season break scheduled, but no all-star game scheduled. But now they're saying that they may do it, and they may hold it in Atlanta. And the reason for that is because that's where Turner Sports is. So all the staff would be there. Nobody would have to travel. It would be easy. But the problem is now you would have to have the players travel, and the players get there. And a lot of players are going, we don't want to do this. So we'll wait and see what happens there. And finally, 12th ranked Mizzou is in action tonight against Auburn. Tip-off is scheduled for 8 p.m. 22nd ranked SLU is back in action for the first time in over a month. They host the Dayton Flyers tonight at Chaffetz. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30. I'm Patrico, that's your sports, and boom goes the dynamite.
All right, thank you, Tony. I believe our guest is on the phone. I don't know what King Scott and her are talking about, but there apparently is some kind of conversation going on right now in the producer's booth. What do you think they're talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. You know, Scott is very inquisitive.
Yeah. He's good at making friends, too.
Yeah. He likes knowledge.
What if right now she's saying, so you honestly talked to William Hung?
Right.
She's like, why is it that they call you King?
King of what?
Is there a story behind that?
King of St. Louis?
So are you Moon's cousin, or are you Moon's cousin's cousin? And does that really make you cousins?
Yeah, I think it does. Should I go to commercial, Scott? I don't know what that...
He made two different gestures.
Yeah, I think he was making a pizza.
He made one that looked
Riz,
like a
Riz, real
dryer.
quick.
Yeah.
Hey, so I found this kind of weird, and this would be real quick. In the NBA, so when they play, they don't have to wear masks, and they're bumping into each other, all that stuff. Did you see the thing with Kyrie Irving? He wanted to switch jerseys and give one of the players on the opposing team a hug.
Yeah.
And the NBA people stepped in and like separate him, saying, no, you can't touch him.
Strict no hugging policy.
Wow, which is
silly.
Which is wild,
It's silly.
because defending in the NBA is damn near hugging.
Yeah.
It is hugging.
Well, they were just doing the zone defense the whole time. So
All right, I've been told
touch
to
each
go
other.
to commercial, so I'm going to go to commercial. I don't know what's happening with this interview. So,
Okay.
We'll come back with stuff. I hate doing phoners. I hate it. That's why I hate doing phoners.
Well, you may not do one today, so don't worry about it.
We need some good old timey Lasorda baseball moves, signs.
This
you know,
is why I
some
don't like doing
signage
phoners.
between
It's
the
'cause
glass.
So much goes wrong. People call late. When we talk face to face, it's will we be speaking to Vicky Cornell today? Wait, hang on, Scott. Is that 6?
Scott, you gotta cross the letters
5.
and then tug
Assessed.
on the
Yes.
right ear.
Okay. Yes, we will be talking to her. She needs about 5 more minutes. She's been having a coughing fit. And so
okay.
she's getting hot tea and she's trying to get it calmed down. And she'll be ready.
Okay. Yeah, listen, if she can't stop coughing, we could do it another day. But
Okay. Yeah.
I just heard you talking, or saw you talking.
Yeah, I know. Look like I was trying to send you notes on the. I guess you can't see the
I don't
screen
listen to
notes.
hip hop. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a break. It's 9:14. It's Tuesday.
Yet again, Scott is leaving the studio more confused than when he came in.
Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at
Born
you.
traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Stalled vehicle 70 eastbound past Zumbell Road. Right lane is closed, and also a stalled vehicle 270 northbound before Missouri 370. Your point forecast today, cloudy, high 37 tonight. Mostly cloudy, low 25. Right now 36 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, so this is a toy that you got?
According to this morning, it says this is not a toy, but yes, I bought this, and I bought it specifically because I wanted to do it with us.
Okay, so it's got 4 little slots for your fingers.
Yeah, some of these gag things like that, it's just like a little shock. And my son got something in a magic kit that he gets me with every once in a while, and it hurts like hell.
This is like, to be honest with you, it's 4 AAA batteries, which, okay, whatever.
Let's rewire it.
My sister-in-law was the one that tested it, and she damn near threw this thing across the room. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the settings. We're going 4.
All right, so y'all put your fingers in there.
Celebrate the 55th edition of the big game with exclusive 55-to-1 odds on FanDuel Paradise Sportsbook. And if you've never tried FanDuel before, new users can bet on either team and get 55-to-1 odds when the Bucks play the Chiefs. That's right. You bet $5, you have the opportunity to win $275 if you pick the winner of the big game coming up on February 7th. Now, of course, it's tough to go against Tom Brady, especially when it comes to his performance in the Super Bowl, but maybe Patrick Mahomes has what it takes to go back-to-back. Now, I've been betting on football using FanDuel all season long. Not only is it super easy because it's easy to register, easy to deposit, easy to find your bet, but also the exclusive odds boost that they have, especially this 55-to-1s thing, is awesome. All you have to do is download FanDuel Sportsbook app, use the promo code Patrico to get started, and that's it. That's FanDuel Paradise Sportsbook, promo code Patrico. Got to be 21 or older. Present in Illinois, new users only, must wager on designated boost market, deposit is required, max bonus $275. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com, and if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
this is King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. I recently graduated from night school and wanted to throw the perfect graduation party and make the perfect barbecue. So I called my friend Chef Christy from Deerbergs. She came over and taught me how to throw the royal epic party. So I guess I'll FaceTime Chef Christy, see if she can help me out here. Hey!
Hey, King Scott, how are ya?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Really good, really good.
Fantastic.
You look really fancy today.
Well, thank you. You know why? It's because I just graduated from night school, and I want to throw the most groovy, epic barbecue ever. The only problem is I don't know how to, barbecue or have a party or anything. Do you mind coming over and help me out?
Sure, absolutely. I'll stop by at Deerbergs, grab a whole bunch of stuff to throw on the grill. We'll spend the afternoon grilling together.
Yes! All right, thank you so much. You're amazing.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you in a few. 49, 50. Chef Christy, you made
King
it!
Scott, how are ya?
I'm doing great. So good to see you.
Hey, congratulations on graduating from night school.
Yes, thank you. I'm a real royal now, yes. Well, I'm going to have this huge barbecue tonight with my best buddies in the whole world, and I don't know what to do, so do you know how to use a grill?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff to throw on the grill.
All right.
Let's get going.
Let's try this.
All right.
This is my grill. So, which freezer department did you get this out of?
No. So I went to our butcher department at Deerbergs. I got some of our ready-made kebabs, some of our signature bratwurst, cheddar jalapeno, because I know you like spicy stuff.
I love spicy.
Some veggies, because I know Allison likes her veggies, right? And then I've got some Bob's ribs ready to go. We can actually just snack on those now.
I'm ready. I need some of my mustache, and this shellfish looks amazing.
That's a mushroom.
Oh, mushroom.
One more, come on. There we go. Perfect. Throw our signature bratwurst on.
Now, once we see that they start cooking about halfway up, we'll go ahead and rotate them a little.
King Scott!
Yes, you're right. That is how you do a great hot dog.
So all of your friends showed up while you were learning to cook.
Ah, all right.
Let's eat.
Let's do it. I want to salute someone and honor someone who keeps saving my neck over and over again, and that's Chef Christy. Chef Christy, thank you for everything you've done. And now I want to knight you. By the power invested in me, by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you Dame. Thank you, Chef Christy. May the 4th be with you. Yes. And that's been another Cooking with King Scott. Today, I learned how to make the perfect barbecue for the perfect party, and now I'm going to go eat. Hello ladies, I'm King Scott the Virgin, 34-year-old, just looking for the love of my life. Queen, someone I could rule their heart, they can rule my heart. It just means a lot to me to find the right lady for me. I've been looking my whole life and this is the moment.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Our wedding night, we'll find out. I enjoy playing guitar, singing, performing live. I also love doing comedy. I do sketch comedy. It's a real hoot. I work in the medical field. I help doctors. I assist them during cataract removal surgeries. Turn-ons, kale with a little bit of salt. Harmonizing while we sing. Shoe size under 8. Someone who can walk in high heels. Matching socks. Someone who appreciates a new pair of Hanes. Badminton. Golfing in the nude. Television shows that start with the letter L. Wealthy parents. Turn-offs, nice discussion on feminism. Less than 10 teeth, more than 12 teeth, thicker mustache than mine, poor parents. It's gross. I'm looking for a woman who wants to braid all through the night. Someone who has a lot of airline miles that we can use. You care a lot about me and you don't care if I know or I'm kin to someone who's pretty famous. I'm a virgin because I've been waiting for my true love. You.
Now, people have been looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah.
Calling it the Moon Medley.
So Moon's going to start off with Lose Yourself, and it's your job.
You guys know where I shop. I shop at Schnucks. That's my favorite grocery store. That's my neighborhood grocery store. Everything is wonderful there, from the fresh produce to the wonderful cheese selection. Remember we saw the cheese guy when we did our cooking demo? Yeah. With Schnucks, we met a cheese guy, the head cheese guy, the head muckety muck when it comes to cheese at Schnucks. Met him. I love the butchers there at Schnucks and the deli section at Schnucks. It's amazing. So Schnucks, they've added a ton of new restaurant-inspired grab-and-go stuff at their deli. Grab-and-go means delicious meals in minutes. I mean, they got roasted salmon fillets. They got smokehouse roasted pork. They got Mediterranean turkey meatloaf, store-made rotisserie chickens, red beet and feta salad with spinach, roasted vegetables. It's amazing, the grab-and-go items at Schnucks. It's my grocery store. It's your neighborhood grocery store. And make sure you download that Schnucks app and get those rewards points. It's Schnucks.
Real?
Oh, speaking of the fast lane.
You do need a helmet to come in here.
Now we are taping this. We'll put this on the blog. Okay. All right, so Jeff is lying back in a chair, and Steph is feeling him up, basically.
She just got to second base on me, although we have known each other a while, so it's okay.
Few years.
Okay, now she's applying the first strip
Oh
of
my
wax.
God.
Is that hot?
That is hot.
All right, so it's hot wax being applied
I just
to.
tried it on myself. It's the right temperature.
So she's basically saying, stop being a pussy.
Hey, what's going on? This is Tom Arnold. I like fat women and cocaine, and I also like listening to the Rizzuto Show. That's the show you're listening to now. It's my favorite show. It's my sponsor's favorite show. Probably shouldn't say that out loud, but it's true. Anyways, happy birthday, Riz.
She just put on them.
Right.
All right. Of all the rejoins. Amazing.
Yep.
Joining us on the hotline, Vicky Cornell. Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning.
Is the coughing okay? Everything? I know you had a coughing fit.
I mean, isn't that terrible? And it was like literally 2 minutes before it started, and I was like, oh my God, in a raging coughing fit, like was not stopping. So yeah, it's calmed down.
Well, and you know what? When somebody coughs nowadays, it's like, oh my God, it's the COVID. Oh God, she's got her.
Well, that's what I said. I said I can't be on the line being like, like what the hell is wrong with her? You know, like COVID test time. But yeah, so sorry about that.
That's all
But
right.
it seems to have settled. It seems to have settled with a fisherman's friend.
All right. Well, listen, a little throat coat, a Ludens, you're all good, ready to do this hard hitting interview with the Riz Show here in St. Louis. Hey, by the way, thank you for the gift in December. The gift of a studio album from your husband, Chris Cornell, a collection of covers called No One Sings Like You Anymore. It was a surprise for everybody. The record was supposed to come out in March, but surprise, here it is in December. What made you decide to release it?
Well, actually, it wasn't really. It's coming out in March because I suddenly was sitting there around the holidays, and it was around Thanksgiving, and I thought, we should release this record. And then the record label, of course, was like, what are you talking about? And management was like, can't do that. You can't make it before Christmas. It's, so the physical actually comes out so late because it kind of just hit me that, like, I wanted to have Chris around us for the holidays. And I also thought it was, it would be a gift for his fans, I'm really grateful to them for all the love and support, over these last 3.5 years. Like we could not have done it without them. So I just felt like it was something special to give back. And some of it was just, selfish intents and purposes, just to feel him around,
Yeah, so the physical copies, you can pick up a physical CD or record in March, but the album is streaming now at all your streaming sites. Would you consider Chris a music geek? Because the songs on the record here, I mean, it's all over the place, from Harry Nilsson to Guns N' Roses to Electric Light Orchestra to Prince. Was Chris a music geek?
Total music geek. And like, he went through his his iTunes, his list of songs. It's all over, and there was no, genre. He would never stick to one specific genre. He was all over the place, all over different timelines. And And I think that, and he was influenced by all these different artists from, different genres and different times. So I think that's obviously evident in this, record where, he's basically showing himself as a fan of music, He's a fan of all of these artists and styles, and you could see the influence, that they've all had on him in different ways.
Yeah, a couple of the standouts on the record for me. So Harry Nilsson's Jump Into the Fire is amazing. Of course, we're playing Guns N' Roses' Patience. And when Guns N' Roses was in town, the Guns N' Roses played Black Hole Sun in concert.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? And that's so amazing, and so grateful to Axl and the guys, because it's really, from the day Chris passed, every concert, every night, they play it. And, that's a huge tribute to Chris. And, I always say that keeps speaking his name, that keeps him alive. We want to hear him spoken about every day. It's a game changer, and you just feel him around you. And it's just really important for me, for my children, and that love out there is incredible. And so I'm so grateful to Guns N' Roses for playing that every night.
Yeah, it's funny you say, keep Chris in your life. I think at least once a day, a Chris Cornell song comes on in my house or in my car, whether it be solo stuff, whether it be Soundgarden stuff, whether it be audio slave stuff. I at least listen to one Chris Cornell song a day. It's like an apple a day, keeps Dr. Way. A Chris Cornell song a day, keeps me sane.
I love that.
But
I love that.
I think the standout for me is John Lennon's Watching the Wheels, which I'm going to play after we get off the phone. I didn't know he was such a big Beatles fan.
Huge Beatles fan, huge Lennon fan. I mean, he, and he had done that amazing cover also of Imagine. That's not on this record. I think it's on the anthology that we put out. But he was a huge fan, and this was one of his favorites, mostly because he resonated with the song, So, and some of these songs, I think that he chose them because he just loved the artist or whatnot. And some of them he could show off his vocal acrobatics, and then some just hit home for him. And I think that Watching the Wheels was one of them, being that it was about Lennon changing his whole life, from engaging what was in self-destructive behavior to deciding that he was finally done with that and putting his family first. And so while John put his career aside, Chris put his, destructive behavior aside, and we all got together like a caravan, like he just, and would travel the world together. And that was it. And it was like family and music. And that was amazing. I'm so grateful for that time,
What kind of music? What kind of music was always blaring in the Cornell house? Like what kind of music was being played all the time?
Oh, it was everything. I mean, it's like I posted this I think months ago, but where Chris is playing and teaching our daughter how to sing "Love the Way You Lie." Right? Like, you wouldn't think that he's, listening to, Eminem and Rihanna. But he was, so it was all different types of music. And it's funny because I still see it with my daughter, her collection of songs is the same. It's like, where did you get these from? And how do you even go so deep into this, mix of, so it could be anything at any given time.
And your daughter's a great singer. She put out on her one of her social media things, her singing, was it Hunger Strike from Temple of the Dog? Because what was it, last week was the 30th anniversary of that song being released?
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
That it's 30 years. It makes us all realize we're kind of old.
Yeah.
I was thinking, geez, I don't know. I was in middle school.
Yeah, I was 13 years old when that came out. But when that came out, that was a thing. That was a thing, man.
Yep. Yeah. So she played. She had done that for what was it called? Music Lives, and to raise money for COVID. And then she thought, okay, I want to release again. I can't believe it. It's the anniversary, and and she had a very special bond with her daddy, and especially around music. And so it was, bittersweet, super special.
It sounded great.
Yeah, she can sing. Apparently, she can. She can sing. I was always thinking, and Chris and I would never push the kids into they didn't have to take piano lessons, guitar lessons. It was always they could do whatever they want when they want. And Chris was a believer that, it's just, if you have it, you have it, right? And if you love it, you love it, and it comes, and it doesn't matter whether you started at 6 years old and, your parents put you in front of the piano. And we were always worried because, I'm tone deaf. And so I didn't want to glamorize something.
Yeah.
A complete disaster, because you never know. You plant seeds in kids' heads. So it would be bring them home the little veterinarian kit, put that in front of them, not just, the keyboard.
But you gravitated towards the music stuff, huh?
Yeah, she would do that with Chris. It's funny because we really were on the road together all the time. And so at sound checks, she'd be on the stage with her dad, performing and messing around with songs, while my son would be playing hide and go seek, right? Two different things. So yeah, she loves it, and it's just part of her. And you just find her in the studio, just sitting there writing or listening to songs or messing around with different, and so I think that's just a natural, where she's gravitated.
Does she want to get in the biz?
She's gravitated towards.
Does she want to be in the music business?
She kind of just right now, she doesn't really talk about it seriously. She just, just does it. I don't even go there,
right?
Really, with her. But
would you encourage it? You know the ins and outs of the industry. Would you encourage her to go?
Yeah,
I don't want my kids getting involved in this.
I think that it depends. It's not really. I wouldn't think that. Oh, it's something that's it's a bad negative thing. For me, I think that whatever's going to make them happy is what they need to do. But if she did, I'd be right there next to her, just in case. So I encourage them to just find what they love.
Yeah. So a couple more questions before I play this John Lennon cover that your husband did. Is there more music to come? Because I'm seeing this thing listed as Volume 1, which would mean there'd be a Volume 2 or maybe Volume 3. Is there more Chris Cornell music in the works?
Yeah. So first of all, that's kind of funny, right? So they put out this press release and they showed me, and they're like, okay, so we're not going to say anything about Volume 2. And then the image has Volume 1 on it. And I was is this supposed to be a little trick, catch me if you can?
Yeah.
But, so there is a Volume 2. The thing with this Volume 1, though, that makes it special is that he mastered it, he sequenced it. This is all Chris, right, from beginning to end. And the other one was mastered, not sequenced, Volume 2. But, and then because he was just such a prolific writer, we're blessed because he has left us lots of music. Not in completely finished form, but he has, there's enough to work with, and the Cornell stamp is all over it. So that's really special. So there's a lot more. There's a lot of music.
What's your favorite song on this record here?
Oh, it changes. I think I have a few favorites. I love Sad Sad City. When he first played that at South by Southwest, I remember being like, wow, what is this? When did you write this? Because I had never heard of it before. And then I went and listened to the original, and it's great, too.
Yeah, I've never heard of the original. Originally done by Ghostland Observatory, which I've never even heard of them. But.
Yeah, that's like Chris had these, it was obscure choices and what you would never think of. When he would do covers, right? I remember the first time that he said to me, I think I'm going to do a cover, I have to find something. And it was he came back to me with Billie Jean. And I was like, Billie Jean? As in Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
So he definitely loved to mess around with this. And But yeah, Sad Sad City, Ghostland Observatory. I never heard of them either, but the original song is amazing too. And, you know, it's just, Chris does this thing where he just, you know, internalizes, I think, and then puts it out as his own. So Sad Sad City is one of my favorites. And then I love Watching the Wheels. I think just because it resonates, you know, it's like the story of us, sort of thing. And then my other one is Stay With Me, Baby, because, wow, like his vocals on that, like the first time I heard him singing it, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, now I see why they say he's like one of the greatest voices in music. Like, I was just so blown away, you know, and I remember going up to his room when he was doing it, and I just looked at him like, you're just such a show-off, you know, and he was like, you know, this smile that, you know, like he knew what he was doing, and he was super proud of that because, you know, it was a challenge. He was up for the challenge. But those are my top three right now. And of course, nothing compares to Impatience, always.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, I've seen him do Nothing Compares to You in concert, which was amazing to see. He played one of the last times he played here was the Sheldon Hall.
Yeah, Sheldon. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it was intimate. It was not many people there. It was him and was it a cellist?
Yeah, I think so. I think that place holds under 500 people. I think.
Yeah, it was like It was an art center. It was an amazing concert.
Really good.
Well, Vic, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. I'm going to play your husband's version of John Lennon's "Watching the Wheels." The record is called "No One Sings Like You Anymore." It's streaming now, but the physical record comes out in March. And good luck with everything, and we're looking forward to new music.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Take care.
All right, there she is, Vicki Cornell, and here is Chris Cornell with "Watching the Wheels."
People say I'm crazy. Doing what I'm doing. Well, they give me all kinds of warnings to save me from ruin. When I say that I'm okay, they look at me kind of strange. Surely you're not happy now, you no longer play the game.
such a fan.
It's a good song.
So that's Chris Cornell's version of John Lennon's Watching the Wheels. You can find that on his covers album, which is called No One Sings Like You Anymore, which is streaming now, physical copy out in March. All right, let's do today's headline Who's story, which is sponsored by
Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show.
Weird seg, huh? Mm-hmm. Weird segue there.
I've never heard of either of those songs, either the John Lennon or that version, and that song is incredible.
Oh, dude, the John Lennon version's great.
Wow, that song was great.
That was John Lennon's solo. I think he was singing about his son. Like his son, Sean, was born. And
because of Chris's amazing voice, I was waiting for the high one to have to let. Yeah, let it. He nailed it.
All right, today's headline news story comes to us from Blair County, Pennsylvania, where a man was arrested at around 1:30 in the afternoon in a Walmart parking lot trying to hunt an imaginary man.
Oh, man. Did you get him?
Those are tough to find. Yeah, good question.
So police rolled out after they were called about a man walking around the lot pointing a rifle as if he were looking for somebody. Our man, 46-year-old Jacob Curry. It's great when police recognize him immediately. I'm here for old Jake again.
Hey, you, Mr. Sir. Hey, Jake. Jake.
Jacob has had some past run-ins with the law. Police said that he appeared to be under the influence of something and claimed to be seeing people outside the police cruiser who weren't there. He said that he drove to the Walmart because a man in his truck had held a gun to his head, but the man got out when they arrived, so he walked through the parking lot with the gun so he could protect himself and his family. The best part is video surveillance shows that Jacob was alone when he pulled into the lot. He jumped out of the truck, which he forgot to put in park.
Oh.
Okay.
So it kept moving until he jumped back in to stop it before it did damage.
Well, he thought his family in there would stop the truck for him.
Along with the gun, police seized 2 muzzle-loader Magnum caps found in Jacob's pocket and some prescription pills. Taken to the hospital for medical evaluation and drug screening, which showed he had meth and a whole bunch of other stuff in his system.
Whoa.
So I'll explain it. Been charged with felony out of persons not to possess a firearm. So I guess he was a felon, not able to have a gun on him. Along with counts of drug possession, DUI, recklessly endangering other persons, and terroristic threats. That's a big old story there, but from Blair County, Pennsylvania, our man Jacob hunting imaginary people in a Walmart parking lot. Ask today's headline Who's.
Now, Target, they'll let you do that all day long.
Target. All right, 9:45. Tuesday, one final look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. St. Charles Rock Road closed at Woodson Road. Use an alternate route. Also, road work. Missouri 141 northbound past Lakefront Drive, right lane closed. That's going to be cleared about 2:30 this afternoon. Your point forecast today, cloudy, high 37 tonight, mostly cloudy, low about 25. Right now it's 36 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Real?
Oh, speaking of the fast lane.
You do need a helmet to come in here, by the way, with the talking that you've been doing.
Don't come over here by me.
Here's Anthony Stalter.
That's for you.
What's he
what is this, a ransom note?
Dear Riz.
Dear Riz, you want toilet paper? Take it. It's my gift to you. Take what you wish. Happy birthday, Stalter.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
how you doing?
Let's clear one thing up.
I don't like being in here right now.
Let's clear one thing up.
What's that?
We are the good guys.
How?
Like the Riz Show. Because you guys started.
How did we start it?
You guys are bullies.
You guys
typical jocks.
Give me the audio.
Typical jocks bullying the nerds. All right, I'll take it. The nerds. Like you gave us the radio equivalent of a swirly.
I can't believe this dude came in here helmeted up. Like
he should have a helmet on.
Yeah, he needs to.
Where's the audio?
2020 is finally over, and I'm sure we're all saying, good riddance. We're done with that year. Well, now's the time to focus on the future, and for many of us, that means our job situations. Whether COVID knocked you out of a job entirely or you just want a new start in 2021, Centric Training can help you out. The tech industry is expected to flourish and grow as the economy rebounds, and you could be a part of that. How? Centric's hands-on program can get you trained and started in a new IT career, and they could do it in just 4 months, even if you have no technology experience. Then they'll help you find a job. 2021 may be the best time ever to change your life, so don't just sit there. Pick up the phone and call Patrick Nealon and find out if a career in IT is right for you. 314-450-4714. That's 314-450-4714. Or log on to centric.com/STL. CENTRIQ.com/STL. Centric has trained point listeners from all kinds of backgrounds. Now it's your turn. Tech is the future of St. Louis. Centric could make it your future, and it starts right meow. All right, before we get to Sex Time Fun Facts, kind of. The U.S. Open, the Masters, child's play compared to what we went through on that hot afternoon.
I was hungry most of the day. I think we played golf. I think we played golf. I was hungry most of the day.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm an amazing golfer, but it really points to more about how bad they were, to be honest with you.
Their jaws were on the floor as to how good we were. How good we were driving him. He was, hitting pins out there. I was driving him 463 yards, I think was the distance. And they were like, you guys are the greatest golfers I have ever seen. So we were heading down to Stone Wolf, and the Backspin guys were going to meet us there. And I figured I'd wear something kind of casual, just like my normal sort of golf attire.
You're honestly the best dressed as far as all of us is concerned. He was probably the worst golfer, but Moon was spot on with his dress. As a matter of fact, it went so well that he actually has a line of golf clothes now for the LPGA Tour.
We show up. It was a nice, breezy 117 heat index. And everybody was in good spirits, We started off with a little bit of driving, a little bit of chipping, a little bit of P-wedging, if you will. That's what we call it when we're as good as we are.
This new P-wedge, you should see it. You should see my spin on this P-wedge.
And we loosened up, we picked our carts. I was number 22, and we put our clubs in there, and here we go. Gonna show the pros how to do it.
No mud on the shaft today.
And let me feel your shaft. You get a nice shaft, man.
It's team secure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Oh, God, there it goes. The toe spot out of bounds.
I shot really good. Pretty far. Not so accurate, but far.
Moon disappeared for about a half hour. And next thing you know, there's 5 pregnant chicks in the clubhouse.
There were some records that were going to be broken.
As far as the putting is concerned, Riz was so on with his putting game, they're actually changing it they're calling it rizzing.
Oh, with putting, I was thinking about food. And I thought about the ball being food and the hole being my mouth. So I was hungry, and it was going in. How about you laugh? I'm close, man.
How was your putting?
After seeing us on the driving range that first day, they knew this could be the greatest game of golf ever witnessed. And after about the first hole, we all kind of realized that too. So we just kind of zoned, and to tell you the truth, I just went into the space. And real good golfers will tell you they just go into this zone, this space, and it's like time travel. You don't know what's going on, you're just zoned, and you play the greatest game you've ever played. Ever.
Get out of this thing. Go! Riz!
So Bommarito, Missouri's #1 automotive group, has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All the makes, all the models, and of course, all the price ranges. Plus, every vehicle is up to 100,000 miles, includes the most comprehensive warranty in the market. We're talking the Motor Trend certified vehicles that are all powered by Bommarito. Buy a pre-owned vehicle worry-free with peace of mind. And you can actually get that process started by either going onto the app or even searching online. I mean, at Bommarito.com, they've got over 12,000 vehicles. And with the app, those are right there at your fingertips. You're sitting on your couch, you can even schedule a test drive or schedule service, even start the process in buying or selling your car right there from the app. It's pretty incredible. Right now, you can go and get the best backed pre-owned vehicles in America when you go to Bommarito. Again, no matter what area you are in, if you're looking for service or you're just looking for a new vehicle, they've got you covered at Bommarito. Southwest, up north, they have got you covered. They're open 24/7 online by going to Bommarito.com. Again, it's Bommarito Automotive Group, Missouri's #1 automotive group where price sells cars.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message.
This Valentine's Day, let's bring back romance. Give a gift of fine jewelry.
At First Community, you don't need to make an appointment for any help with your banking needs. Their lobbies are open, so if you feel more comfortable going through the drive-thru, they encourage you, please still do that. Maybe even doing the online banking, they've got you covered. But if you do want to talk to a live person, you can go inside any of their branches. Also, you can give them a call at their information center where you're going to be talking to somebody that's live and local, not somebody that's at a call center. This is somebody that lives in the area. Plus, you can ask them about their amazing wedding loans that they have right now, which will make paying for your wedding easier. Funds can be used on the rings, the down payments, the venue, the dress, the decorations, the honeymoon, and much more. Don't wait. Contact them today. See how they can help make your wedding dream a reality. Plus, don't forget, you can do the mobile banking. Everything that you can do at the bank can be done from your mobile phone. All you have to do is download the app, use your regular online banking login, and you've got it covered. So stop by the lobbies, take advantage of that wedding loan, and of course, anything you need to do when it comes to banking can be done on your mobile phone, and you can get all the information I talked about by going online right now at firstcommunity.com.
All right, so this is your cover song, huh? So you know what? I know what you're gonna play here. I don't know all the words.
It's well, I mean,
I don't know which.
There's only one line you need to know.
What you want me to sing here?
And even though the moments pass me by, I still can't turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose get tossed along the way. lost his sins, lost or thrown away. Now we're grown-up orphans that never knew their names. We don't belong to no one, that's a shame. If you could hide beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one your name.
I ain't telling you my name.
It's an interesting version of that.
Is that right?
Scores, souvenirs you never lose. Past is never far. Did you lose yourself somewhere out there? Did you get to be a star? Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? Grew up way too fast, and now there's nothing to believe. Reruns all become our history. A tired song keeps playing on a tired radio, but I won't tell no one your name. 3, 4.
That's Jeff.
Oh, come on!
And I won't tell him your name. I won't tell him your name.
All right, 2021 is here, and Zero Res wants to say thank you past clients, and thank you new clients. They're offering 21% off all services for the month of January. Talked about the carpets before. Zero Res, amazing with the carpet cleaning. But when was the last time you had your air ducts cleaned out? Most likely you never have had your air ducts cleaned out. And what's going on up there is nightmare status. Who knows what's in there? Dust, dander, dirt, allergens, all that stuff is circulating around your house. Dust buildup on the furniture. Get Zero Res in there and get it all cleaned out. And use that 21% off. You don't have many days left. 21% off all services for the entire month of January. Check out Zero Res's reviews on Google if you don't believe me. The Zero Res Gotta Love It guarantee makes it easy to get what you pay for. So, give them a call, set up that appointment, 314-474-2020, or book online anytime at ZeroResSTL.com. Zero Res, spelled back on the phone, spelled the same, it's Zero Res. Bring it in here. All right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango is next. If you missed anything on the program at all, anything, it's all there for you on the blog, on the podcast, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. Moon, what do we got?
Well, today it's titled A Little Chilly and Trampolining. Find out where that came from and who inspired that by checking out the podcast on all podcast directories. You're not going to want to miss the lovely phone call that we had with Vicky Cornell, the wife of late icon Chris Cornell, talking all about his new record that is available on streaming, and the physicals will be out in March. But she told us just some kind of behind-the-scenes thing about Chris tracking it at the house and things that they were listening at the house. And I found that interesting, man. I thought that was lovely. If you guys missed that,
what does rock god Chris Cornell listen to at home?
Yeah, I thought that was.
I love that.
I thought that was great. So yeah, check that out on the podcast and everything else that we covered today on the blog 1057thepoint.com/Riz.
All right, Tony. Anything else?
2 days. 2 days.
All right, 2 days. You're back in the studio.
Yay.
King Scott.
I think I'm square.
All right.
Yes, you
Jeff?
are. I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's it. We leave you with a song from our Team Riz member of the day. Corinne Goodman gets to pick the final song.
Yeah, Corinne.
Yeah.
Welcome
And
to the
Corinne
family,
wants to hear this
Corinne.
song. I'm going to play it for her.
Nice
And
pick.
Donnie is next. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.
Bye.
The Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point.